Hey family, welcome back to another clean with me video. It's a late night, so hopefully you all will get some cleaning motivation going on for yourself. I have a couple loads or a few loads of laundry of me and Carter's that I need to get done here tonight while I have the energy to do it since I'm up. I also need to get these few towels done. And then also my master bathroom needs a really good cleaning because it's been about a couple weeks or 3. So I really need to get in here and get this shower taken care of. Look at it, y'all. Look at the way it looks. Look at the grout. How the grout is just so dark. What you see is grit and grime and soap scum buildup. You will also notice it against the glass as well. The glass gets very soap scummy and build up with grit and grime as well. There's the grout again. And then the glass door has grit and grime and scum on it. And so all of this is really just driving me insane. And I really need to get it done because I can only look at this for so long before I need to clean it. So that is what we are going to be doing in tonight's video. I want to say welcome back to all my pre-existing family members. Thank you for always being here and supporting me and enjoying the content. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to you also. Here on my channel, you can find cleaning motivation, home resets, decorating because I love to keep a clean and beautiful home. You can also find cooking and new recipes as I come upon them. I'm also a professional cleaning lady with my own cleaning service for the last 13 years. So I also offer cleaning tips on how to keep your home in tip-top shape. If you are interested in that sort of thing, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can always pick up what I'm putting down because we would love to have you.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya.
So I'm just going to grab my little toolbox here is what I like to call it, with all my cleaning supplies in it that I carry around the house when I'm doing my cleaning. And then I'm just going to go in with my Clorox cleanup bleach. I find it better to lay bleach versus spraying it. It doesn't have such a loud fume when it's done this way. So I don't like to use chemicals, but I will use that because I get to lay it down versus spray it. And then I just go in with my Blue Dawn for the suds part of it, of course, because you got to have your Blue Dawn. And then I just take a line of Dawn and just go down the glass so that I can clean the glass with the Dawn. My brush, my handheld broom that I use to sweep off my rugs is out in the garage. And so I've already set the alarm for tonight, so I don't want to go in there, unset it, reset it, and all of that, even though it only takes a couple seconds. I just said, well, the alarm is already set for the night, So I'm not going to unset it to go out to the garage and get a few things that I actually need for this cleaning. But I'm a professional, so I know how to make things do what they need to do. I've been doing this for a very long time. So you're going to see me using one glove because that's all I had in the house. But I mostly use my right hand to clean. So that is the hand that you will see the glove on. In case you are wondering, what is up with Stephanie tonight and this one glove? It was all I had. But since I mostly use my right hand to clean because I am right-handed, I don't like for the bleach and the Dawn to touch my hand because it just makes my skin feel weird. So I'm just using the one glove that I had inside of the house tonight. So we're getting ready to go in with this scrubber and see how things work out.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, wanna be free like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi, but I'm glad you're here.
When I give my perspective on what it takes to keep a house clean, I'm doing that from a professional perspective. So always keep that in mind. Whenever I clean my own house, I do it in the same way that I would clean a client's house. So my assessment with this brush as I'm using it is that this is not something that I would use in my business. It's not even something that I would use in a shower. Let me say that. I wouldn't use it in the shower. I think this is a very nice tool. However, it is not spreading the soap the way I need it to spread. I'm just able to just move in these small circles. And if I were doing this in a client's home, I would be in the shower forever. So me, I am more of an old-fashioned cleaner. So I need to be able to take a rag, for instance, which you'll see me do here in a moment, and you'll see the difference in what I mean. And I need to be able to spread my solution all over the floor, all over the walls, and all over the glass. And that gets things done a lot faster for me. This is moving kind of slow, and it doesn't have a lot of power even when it's on the higher speed. Now, what I will say is that this is a great tool, in my opinion, for something like countertops. If you need to use it for your countertops, you may not have cleaned your countertops in a while. So your countertops may need like a little bit more scrubbing. You can use it for that. It would also be great for the stove top and also for the oven, because the tool is so small. It's not an actual like handle on it. This is not going to work for a shower. So as you can see, I'm spreading the soap. I'm spreading the Clorox Cleanup Bleach Gel with just a rag, and I am able to cover a lot more space and get my shower deeply cleaned the way I set out to do when I initially came in here, and the way I set out to do when I'm inside of a client's home. Now, cleaning a shower can be very back-breaking, if you will. But that is the cleaning life. That is how you get your home very, very clean. That's how you get your shower very, very clean. I am not a cutesy cleaning lady. That is not how I operate, because when I'm cleaning, I am cleaning. And so I get wet and all of that stuff, but I dry very quickly, because usually when I'm inside of a home, I have on apparel that dries quickly, like scrubs, right? And also, what I'm wearing tonight, I'm going to get pretty wet because of the way I'm going to be rinsing the shower, because as you can see, I'm standing inside of it. But what I'm wearing is very thin tonight, so it was dry before I even left the bathroom. So in case you're thinking, wow, you must be getting wet in that shower when you turn on the water, you are right. Now, I wasn't soaked, but I was, my shirt and my leggings was a little bit wet. But again, I was dry before I even finished the bathroom. So anyway, I need to be able to cover my shower, or any shower that I'm cleaning, when I'm cleaning. And again, I can work a lot faster, right? And I can get in between grout and that sort of thing with my nails, with the rag, and so this is just the way that I clean. So I do like the scrub brush, the electric scrub brush. I do like it for smaller jobs, but not for a shower, right? And you can also use it in like sinks, or even a tub for that matter, just not a walk-in shower. But I will be using it for the oven, because I do have an oven cleaning coming up. And if I can remember, I will definitely give y'all a review on that. I would like to thank Diacel for sending me this product and for the collaboration opportunity. So the other thing that's left out in the garage that I would normally be using to clean my shower is I have a bowl with a handle on it. And so that's usually what I use to rinse the shower when I don't have a detachable shower head, because I'm able to fill that bowl and just rinse the entire shower. But since it's still in the garage, I am just using the water and the towel to just kind of get the soap off of it. Now, if it's still a little bit of soap left, that's perfectly fine, because Dawn will shine up glass. And then once I go in with my glass cleaner, it's just going to shine up nicely anyway, because I don't really set out to dry the shower, but I will go in and dry the glass just so no water spots are left. And the glass cleaner and whatever Dawn is left over from the soap works hand in hand perfectly to get that job done.
T-shirt, like you never existed. I'm done being a victim. This my villain era, look out. I go hard for my heart, play with her, it go down. Now you blocked, don't make a sound. Don't wish you no harm, but I hope that no good come around. In my space, there's no cheaters allowed. I gave you my word. Try it again, you're gonna lose your girlfriend. The nerve to think I wouldn't disappear from your life. Watch me.
One of the techniques that I have always used in my business when taking care of a client's home is that I face every bottle with the label forward, right? If you look at my shower, you can see that the shampoo bottles, all of the labels are straight and facing forward. This may seem small and like, nothing, but when you face all of your labels forward on your countertops, the bottles in your shower, your refrigerator items after you clean them, it just makes a difference. It makes everything aesthetically pleasing, and it makes everything feel extra clean. I always pride myself on making a house not only clean, but feel clean. That is what I have the ability to do. When you walk into a home after I'm done with it, it's not only that it's clean, but you can actually feel the clean. Just because I touch everything and I make sure everything is super straight.
Reasons left to rewind. I gave you my word. Try it again, I'll put you on a bench. Do not disturb. To think I used to dream of being your wife. Cold-blooded. Boy, I'm cold-blooded.
So in your sink, you have these little things that's in the front of your sink that is like part of your drain. If you pull those out of your sink, you will notice that brown, dark, nasty ring behind it. If these come out, and most of them do, always take them out at least every so often, right? Maybe not every time you clean your bathroom, but every so often, and clean them and clean that little drain hole right there because it gets very dirty. And I promise you, you will see a difference. Like you'll be like, oh wow, like your sink will just feel so much more cleaner than it was because every part of it is clean because you were able to pull away that little piece in that drain hole. Also, get under the rim of your sinks if you have like this ledge part, because if you have like black stuff running down your sink, it's because there is grit under there. It's grime, right? It's dirt where it's not being touched. That's an area that most people forget about. And so, even in your kitchen, always make sure you're going around that rim of your sink at the top because it definitely does collect the dirt that you accumulate over time.
I know you're hurt. I can see it in your eyes, babe. You need to let your mind off things. No, it hurts. I can see it in your eyes, babe. But I know you have a lot to give. I know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me, yeah. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light.
One of the things you will always hear me talk about here on the channel is using glass cleaner for everything, all of your surfaces. Now, of course, not wood, marble, that sort of thing, right? Because, no, not that. But like things that can, get glass cleaner, you will use that. Like I always shine up my countertops with glass cleaner. Of course, my glass, my toilets, showers, tubs, all that stuff that can actually get glass cleaner. I do that because that's an extra step to make everything feel perfect as well. Like I tell you, I've been doing this for years, and I don't know why I started doing it. I just started using glass cleaner on everything. And it makes a world of difference. It's the other thing that makes your house feel clean, right? Because everything is so shiny and perfect because there are no water spots, there are no streaks and blotches on anything, right? Like everything is clean. Stove top, all that, right? And so that's just something that you're always going to hear me mention here on the channel, is that you need to be finishing off everything with glass cleaner. And it also ensures that you're not leaving anything behind. You're not leaving any extra hair in the sink. You're not leaving any blotches on the faucets, right? Any streaks on the faucets, but that everything is just perfectly cleaned.
Lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light.
I will say though, to make sure that your glass cleaner has no ammonia, because you don't want it breaking down your countertops, right, over time. So make sure there's no ammonia in your glass cleaner. I use the Sprayway, which is ammonia free. I buy a ton of glass cleaner. Like it's just something that I'm always going to pick up wherever I am because I use so much of it. I have already cleaned the toilet. That footage got lost, which everybody knows what a toilet cleaning looks like. So you only see me cleaning the inside because I lost the footage, and I only use the toilet ones. Like I'm not really into toilet brushes. I do have one upstairs in Carter's bathroom, but for the most part I always use toilet ones, right? Because I could just dispose of it and throw it away. So I have already cleaned the toilet. So again, I'm just going over it with glass cleaner. I'm going over the entire toilet. So the same steps that I did to get the toilet clean are the same steps that you see me doing here. I'm just going behind it. And again, making sure there are no streaks, making sure there's nothing left behind, and just leaving a perfectly clean toilet. I also use these toilet wipes to clean my toilet. That's what I use, the 7th generation. You can use any kind you like, but I use the 7th generation. I also, you're going to see me use the Myers all-purpose just to spray down my floor, and I'm going to mop with that. It doesn't usually matter to me what I use to mop my tile floor. It's as long as it's a cleaner and it's not sticky or streaking or anything like that, I would usually just use the same thing that I use to clean the countertops, which is all-purpose. So that's what I'm going to be spraying the floor with tonight.
Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel it, honey? Now you're way past that. All that bad, 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 bad. So bad, 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 bad. Can you see it, honey? Can you see it? Seeing past the trouble, now you know the meaning of it all, it all. Didn't think it happened so soon, but that one afternoon you finally moved on. Letting go of all that he said and finally kept for yourself. You really moved on. And I feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I feel it, I feel it.
So those are Carter's toys in my tub. He took a bath in there the other night, and so I just clean them and leave them in there to dry. That's when I'm cleaning the tub. I do the same thing in my clients' houses. If the kids have toys, I just clean them and leave them in the tub to dry. Look how clean this shower is, girl. Look at that. Look at that. Sparkling. Much different than it was when I initially showed it to you.
No more bleeding, can't you see it healing? Hold on to that feeling, 'cause I know you're gonna get it right, right. So right. Didn't need it, now you didn't need it. Didn't even feel it, told me like 100 times out loud, making me proud. 7 days a week, you've been there for too long. 7 days a week, but now you moved on. And I feel it.
So I'm headed back in the laundry room to finish some laundry. And I am not going to start the laundry after I put in this next load, because everything that I have on, including my bonnet, is going to go in with that load once I'm done taking my shower tonight. So I'm just going to throw the clothes in, and you're just going to see me close it and walk away. So just in case you're wondering why didn't I start it or add any detergent, it's because I'm going to add what I'm wearing to this load after I am done with my shower. So the kitchen has nothing at all to do with tonight's cleaning, but it's so clean and sparkly in here. And so I just wanted to show you how nice and clean it is, and how I'm just really admiring my stove ever since I got these cute little stove covers. It is 11:30 at night, so it is pretty late, and your girl is up cleaning. And then I have my pastured chicken sitting here for tomorrow night's dinner. So yeah, I got that out. I plan on making like a creamy chicken dish for me and Carter, so that's why I have this out sitting here for tomorrow. So laundry did carry over into the next day. Your girl was tired after I got out of the shower and I sat on that bed, and honey, it was all she wrote after I did that. So I had to get up this morning, rerun the dryer because I don't like my clothes to be wrinkled and I like for them to be fresh and hot when I pull them out. So I ran the dryer for about another 10 minutes. And so that's what I'm taking out here, the clothes from last night, and adding the other clothes that started last night once I was out of the shower. And then I also need to do these towels that's sitting on top of the washing machine. And then I also need to clean my cleaning towels as well. And then also, I'm dressed because Carter and I are getting ready to go to BJ's Wholesale Club, membership club, because I need to get some things there as well. So y'all will get that in the next video because we're getting ready to get out and do that. That may be sort of a little vlog style type video. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. Maybe you'll get like a little bit of a vlog style in that one, and then the rest, whatever I'm gonna do. I think I'm actually gonna be cooking in that video though, so we'll see as I put things together. But yeah, so this carried over into the next day, as you can see, and we are up and ready to go. And I just want to get these clothes folded, or at least some of them, before we go, and then I can come back and finish the rest when I am done with my shopping. I was actually nowhere near done with my laundry like I thought I was going to be last night, because Carter actually has a basket that I keep upstairs in his bathroom that I forgot about, that I got to do as well. I'm actually going to stop keeping this basket upstairs because I always forget about it, and then it's just like a whole basket of clothes that's left up there when I'm doing the laundry. So now we are back from BJ's, and I picked up everything that I need from there. I only ended up spending $20 for my membership, which was great. It had expired. When we first bought the house, we got a coupon in the mail saying that we could get the membership for $25 versus $55. But it expired in July because I never went for it. So when I got to the counter, I asked the lady, I was like, can I still use this coupon? It's expired, but I got it when we got our house, blah, blah, blah. And so she was like, sure, so I ended up getting the membership for $20, which was great. I also picked up this little thing today because I want to be able to just kind of keep my laundry items neat, and just kind of keep it like off the surface of the washing machine. That way I can, keep that a little bit cleaner. So that was just a little bucket that I got for some organizing for my detergents and that sort of thing. I'm still trying to get my laundry room together, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot to my laundry room. Like, I'm not going to be like doing a whole lot of decorating and that sort of thing, because the laundry room is small and I'm just doing laundry. And I'm not going to be like changing my detergent to different containers and that sort of thing, because what I find with me is when I try to do stuff like that, it looks nice. It's definitely aesthetically pleasing. However, it's not functional for me. I just always find that, that type of stuff really just doesn't work for me. So I just leave laundry regular and I just try to keep it organized. Now, what I have talked to David about is us stacking our washer and dryer, and then like that giving me more room in the laundry room to kind of maneuver and do what I need to do. That way I have more space on each side of the laundry room, because our appliances are stackable. So we have to buy the stack kit for it and then get somebody to come out here and stack it, and then remove that shelf that's in there, and then that'll give me a lot more room. I can add my own type of shelving and that sort of thing. So that's about the only thing I think that we're going to do with our laundry room. So stay tuned for that because that's definitely going to be coming up soon. Hey family, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping into a cleaning motivation. I also bought some new home decor for the dining room. I also got an Amazon package that arrived while I was recording with you with my new kitchen decor as well. So it arrived right on time for me to be able to put it out and show you what it is I bought to make the kitchen look extra special today. So if you have time, hang out with me and let's jump into this cleaning motivation video.
Someone must have broken my heart, like really torn it apart in another life, in another life. Someone must have really picked me up, like caused my heart to stop in another life, in another life. Otherwise, I don't know why I keep coming back to this, keep fighting all of it. Don't trust that there's love like it. I don't know why, I just can't believe in it. Like somehow I can't commit, guess I have to admit. Yeah, I got an issue with love, yeah, I got an issue with trust. Really bad at opening up. Yeah, I got an issue with love, yeah, I got an issue with trust. Worry that it won't be enough. Yeah. Someone must have made me.
Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. In case you're new here, my name is Stephanie, and on my channel you can find cooking, decorating, and cleaning motivation and home resets. I'm a professional cleaning lady with my own cleaning service for the last 13 years, and I will offer tips on how to keep your home clean and in tip-top shape, along with keeping things not only clean but beautiful. I'm very much into detail, so I'll also be discussing what you should look for when hiring a cleaning lady in my cleaning videos. And if hiring a cleaning lady is not in your plans, then you can just follow along with what I do and you can't go wrong. So if you like that sort of thing and you are interested in it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button and comment down below and let me know you're new here because I would love to have you.
It keeps feeling like everybody keeps winning, world keeps on spinning, but without me, but without me. Blind is something that everybody else seems to see. Everybody but me, oh. It keeps feeling like I can feel it. I'll tell myself that I'm better off being free, yeah. But really I'm just afraid that true love's afraid. Do with the fear, yeah. 'Cause yeah, I got an issue with love, yeah, I got an issue with trust. There is nothing to me.
So today is still Friday, so if you're looking at me and you notice that I have on the same thing that I had on in the previous video before this one, it is because I recorded on the same day. I just didn't do my kitchen in the last video, so I decided to give you a cleaning motivation in a separate video. So yeah, it's the same day. I am just getting things neat and tidy for the weekend because the weekend is upon us. And I like to go into the weekend with my house clean. I do not like to have my house dirty on the Sabbath day, especially my kitchen. So that is what you see me doing here in the video. My grandsons were here together. One lives here full time. His name is Carter. He's 4. I have another one named Elias. He's 2. And he was just here with us for a couple days this week. So there's things on the floor. The countertops are sticky. The chairs are sticky. And it's just a lot going on because you know how it goes when you have kids around. They drop food. They do all sorts of things of that nature. So I'm just getting it cleaned up because I do not like walking on the floor. floor and it feeling like sandpaper under my feet. So what you see here is me using the glass cleaner after I have wiped the countertops down and got them nice and clean. I like to go behind it with the spray weight glass cleaner, which is the best glass cleaner in the world, by the way, and shine up my countertops. I am a stickler for not having streaks. A lot of people will clean their homes and they will just wipe things down, and it doesn't matter if it's streaky or not, just long as the food, the grease, and the debris is off of the surfaces. But me, I don't like to see streaks at all. I feel like adding glass cleaner is definitely a way to make your home feel extra clean. I do it in my clients' houses all the time. I clean everything with glass cleaner after I get all of the sticky stuff off of the surfaces. What you see me using is the Bona floor cleaner. It is really good for wooden floors, LVL floors, which is what I have, the LVL floors, and it just makes them feel really, really good. I like to mop my floors in sections. Even in my clients' homes, I mop floors in sections. It keeps me from being tired. It gets the task out of the way in certain areas, and it is a way to keep me from having to just go over the entire floor because it is very tiring mopping floors. So I just do it in sections. So now that I have gotten the floor clean where the bar stool chairs are, I know that I don't have to go back to that area. So just like directly behind it, all I have to do now is just sweep and mop, and then, you know, whatever else I'm going to do to the floors as the video proceeds.
You know it's creeping up on me. This frostbite gets deep into my bloodstream. Just trying to make the most of it. Babe, I miss your body. You make some kind of fire within me. It's almost like it's burning through my skin. Make myself feel warmer when you're near. Whenever you're near, come close. 'Cause I wanna be by your side. Wanna be by your side. Come close. Get under my skin. Give me a piece of your mind. Just for a while. Stay by my side. I'm hoping for some brighter days. 'Cause I'm falling in the snow, it's getting knee deep. You make some kind of fire within me. It's almost like it's burning through my skin. Make myself feel warmer when you're near. Whenever
So one of the things I find important to tell you when cleaning your home, it is very, very pertinent that you clean your home in sections. Like, stay in one room. I have been in the cleaning industry for a very long time, and what I notice even about professional cleaning women is that they will go all over the house. They won't finish the kitchen first before they move to the dining room. They won't finish the dining room first before they move to the bedroom. It is very, very paramount that you stay in one area of your home. Get the entire kitchen clean first before you move to another area. Or get your bedroom clean first before you move to another area, or your bathroom, etc., etc. Because that is going to help with the process of cleaning your house. It's going to help with knowing that your house is thoroughly clean the way you planned when you started out with the task, right? So just clean your home room by room. Do the floors, vacuum, or whatever else it is you have to do in that room before you decide to move on to another area. And that way you don't have to go back in that room. It's already done. It's already smelling good. It's already neat and tidy, and you are absolutely completely done with that area. And then you can move on to the next area, and then that way your concentration is doing well as you clean. This is the pink stuff. This stuff is magnificent. It is a miracle worker. With these glass top stoves, you will experience like blotches and that sort of thing. And so with me, I use it to get those blotches off of the burners because I don't like seeing it. This is a brand new stove, and so I don't like seeing the blotches. So I use the pink stuff to just scrub it off, and it works wonders. Then I go behind it with the wet rag and my Dawn Blue Dawn Original, not the apple, not the orange, not any of that Johnny come lately stuff. and then I just get up the residue and the grease and that sort of thing. I'm not cleaning my oven. I'm not doing a deep clean on my oven. I am just wiping out burnt on food that is stuck, like French fries and pizza, cheese, and that sort of thing that has dripped in the oven over time, and that sets off my smoke alarm when I turn it on, and I've just been too lazy to clean it out. So that's all I'm doing with my oven today, just pulling out those burnt pieces of food that has fallen down in the bottom. And so my oven doesn't need a deep cleaning, so I don't need to do that. I just want to get it looking nice, and so that my smoke alarm doesn't continue to sound off when I turn on my oven, all because I just been too lazy to bend down and get the stuff out. Listen, y'all, I clean for a living. So sometimes when I come home, I don't always want to do those things, right, that I'm doing in my clients' houses. But that's what you see me doing here, just shining things up, making it look nice. Again, this is a brand new stove, so it doesn't need a deep clean anyway, because we only been in the house for 4 or 5 months at this point. So I don't need a deep clean of the home at this point anyway. Always remove your items away from the wall so that you can get behind your items. You'll be surprised at the crumbs and the debris that builds up behind there, even though you feel like you're not using that area or you're not cooking over there and that sort of thing. It still happens, y'all. You still get stuff behind your items on your countertops, even though you may not be cooking and chopping on that side of the counter. So all that stuff will fall on the floor if you just move your items away from the wall every so often as you clean. I also noticed that I had some drippings on the front of my cabinets, so I definitely want to get that off because that is a pet peeve of mine. I don't like to see drippings on my cabinets. So I'm just giving my kitchen a really good clean today, and just kind of giving you all tips on how to keep your kitchen tidy and nice and shining as well, because you don't want those streaks, girl. So get your glass cleaner. Get your Sprayway glass cleaner, honey.
Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel it, honey? Now you're way past that. All that bad, 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 bad. So bad, 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 bad. Can you see it, honey? Can you see it? See you past the trouble. Now you know the meaning of it all. It all. Didn't think it happened so soon, but that one afternoon you finally moved on. Letting go of all that he said and finally cared for yourself. You really moved on. And I feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I feel it, I feel it. Ooh.
So this is my Amazon package that arrived as I was recording. Again, like I mentioned in the beginning, it came right on time because I was not expecting for this to arrive during my recording process, but that's wonderful. I got some stove burner covers, and then I also got something for my sink to hold my dish rag, my scrub sponge, and my hand soap and dish soap. So that is what you see me opening right now. I like for my kitchen to have that little country feel. I definitely have a country kitchen. So once I put my stovetop burners, my stove burner covers on the stove, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. This is a cool little item to have. It's supposed to not hold water and saturate your counters underneath this thing, meaning you won't have standing water, and that is something that I definitely don't want. I kind of had to work with it a little bit just to kind of get it to fit around my faucet, just to get it to stay in place the way it's supposed to. It's working really well. It's rubber, and so I really like this. I like that it makes things look neat. I don't have to just sit my dish rag and my items just on the counter. I don't have to have like a little caddy or anything like that, but I could just have this little rubber piece that would just house these items, and that was just absolutely perfect. I will link these things down below in case you are interested. So here are the stove burner covers that I bought. They're super cute with the little sunflowers and the tea kettle and the chicken and that sort of thing. One of them didn't fit over the extra large stove burner that I have, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make sense and look nice, right? And so I really do like these. And so for the warmer in the middle, because that's all it is, it's just where you sit your pot to warm it, I was able to sit my peach tea kettle in the middle and just have things look really, really nice. So I'm excited about the way this looks. I hope you like it as well.
Tell him he's all you see. Tell him you got his keys, cause you thought he needed them, but he's not coming back again. So he's gone, leaving then. You won't see him again. It was convenient, but you won't be staying friends. And you know that, sweetie, you know that. Think you knew it before, but you just ignored that. So now you won't take backs, but there's no refunds here. So you saw the hurt, it makes you see clear. You were just lost, you were just lost. But now you found, and you realize he wasn't at all like what you created in your mind. He wasn't even nice, he wasted all your time. You didn't even like him in real life.
So this is the other item that I ordered that came with my Amazon package today. These are just some kitchen mats that I got, and it has just all kind of writings on it that pertains to the kitchen. I thought they were really gorgeous. I'm not going to lay them down though until after the floor dries, because what I don't want is moisture to get trapped under the mats and then my floor start to buckle. So that's another tip for you. Don't ever lay mats down over your wet floor, especially if you have wood floors or LVL floors or whatever the case may be, where they can possibly ruin your floors because of the moisture. Just let your floors dry before you lay your mats down.
You were just lost, you were just lost. But now you found, and you realize he wasn't at all like what you created in your mind. He wasn't even nice, he wasted all your time. You didn't even like him in real life. Real life.
So even after I mop, even after I sweep and mop my floors, I still like to go over my floors with the vacuum, because like I mentioned earlier, I don't like to walk on the floors and it's feeling like sandpaper under my feet from all of the crumbs and whatnot. So I will still go over my floors even after they've been mopped and swept with the vacuum, just to make sure everything is completely up. And you will definitely feel a difference if you decide to use that method.
But let's get back to real life.
So I purchased this caddy at Walmart the other day, and I just like to keep all my cleaning supplies in it, so I'm not having to like carry cleaning supplies all over the house, or keep them all over the house rather. I just have this one caddy. I don't actually use that caddy in my business. I haven't done that for years. I don't carry around a plastic caddy. I have a cleaning bag, and it has several different compartments, and it's just easier to just be able to throw it on my shoulder and go in and out of houses that way. But that plastic caddy, I have not used that for years, but I find it helpful to have around the house, because I could just keep all my cleaning supplies inside of it and just keep it on the shelf in my laundry room, and then I just pull it down when I'm getting ready to clean the house, and then I just again carry it with me, and it just makes things a lot easier to make my cleaning supplies a lot easier to handle, versus trying to have them all in my hand and arms and keep them under this sink and that sink. And I don't have to do that with the cleaning caddy.
Just take a look at yourself. Do you really think it's gonna help if you always fighting yourself, trying to forget how you felt? Just take a look at
Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reset with me. It is Saturday night and I want to get my bed cleaned up. As you can see, it is in disarray and I want to strip it and throw my sheets and pillowcases into the washer so that I can climb into a nice, clean, fresh bed tonight. It's nothing like climbing into a nice, fresh, clean bed. So you all are going to do that with me tonight. Also, I need to get my kitchen clean because my kitchen has been looking a hot mess for like 4 days now. And so I need to pull all of these dishes out of here, put them into the dishwasher. I need to wash those pots and pans. And I need to clean my stove because of course there is food splatter popped everywhere and there's some dirty pans there. And also I need to get rid of this giveaway pile. So first I'm going to get started upstairs in Carter's bathroom. Carter is away for the weekend, which is why I have a great opportunity to get this done tonight. He is with his family, his father, his grandmother, his cousins, and all those people like that. So this is just really giving me some time to just be able to just get my mind together tonight and relax while I'm home alone. I don't have to worry about him asking me for anything. I don't have to worry about putting him in the tub. I don't have to worry about getting him ready for bed or any of those other things that I would normally be doing on a Saturday night when Carter is home. So I decided to just go ahead and get up and get moving and get the house clean for the rest of the week. Tomorrow is Sunday, so of course I won't have to do anything but just run my errands or do nothing if I choose to, and then also wait for Carter to come home. Also, this bathroom only really needed a wipe down because I did get it clean earlier in the week. But I try to keep Carter's tub clean all the time and his toilet because you know how it is with boys. You really have to make sure that their toilet is clean all the time because, you know, of spraying and that sort of thing. And I don't want any bathroom in my home smelling like urine. So I just make sure that I always keep the toilets nice and clean, the floor around the toilet, behind the toilet, and all of that, you know, just so everything can stay nice and fresh. So I'm really just giving Carter's bathroom a nice little refresh tonight, nothing deep. And then when he's home on Sunday, all I have to do is just dunk him in the tub. It's already clean, and get him ready for bed because I'm sure he'll come in tomorrow evening at some point. These wipes that you see me using are they're by Method, and they are a grapefruit scent. And so I really like these. I purchased them at Pop Shelf and I bought 2 of them, and I just keep one upstairs in each bathroom. And then of course I have my cleaning kit. So that's what you see me using to get Carter's toilet wiped down tonight. And then I'll just use my paper towel with the glass cleaner that's already on it to just kind of dry it off and leave things nice and shiny. So we kind of had talked briefly about me purchasing a dresser for Carter's room, but I'm using these little plastic bins instead. I had these down in my closet with my things in them, and I just took everything out, and now I just have all of both of the boys' clothes inside of these 2 little containers. I thought it worked perfectly. I thought it looked nice in the room with one being blue and one being black. Because of course y'all know I already told you that I'm not trying to do like a whole lot of matchy stuff. That's just kind of not me. And this is a boy's room, so I really think that their room should have a lot of color. So I thought that was the perfect little setup for up here in this room. And then they still have a lot of space up here with those 2 little bins. Also, I know you noticed the little play sign that's over there next to Carter's bed. I talked to y'all about that in one of my vlogs. So I did go back to Hobby Lobby and purchase that. I thought that was super cute. So as I'm cleaning the table, y'all know I spray painted this table. So I noticed that something must have leaked on the table. Probably it was something from the humidifier. And so I'm gonna have to take my spray paint and take this table back outside and redo that area because something has caused the paint to chip. And so I'm just going to take the humidifier off of the table and not leave it up there when I turn it on, because I like to have it on at night for Carter sometimes because he gets, you know, kind of stopped up and stuff like that. So the humidifier works a lot. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm just going to turn the table around and lay the towel back on top of it and just place everything back on top of the table until I'm ready to take it back out and spray it down again. And then here, I'm just vacuuming my office. It's already very clean in here. I've already cleaned my desk and all of that a couple weeks ago. I use that pillow to just prop my feet up on until I get something else. I'm still working on my office. So I just kind of, you know, like to keep the carpet looking fresh in here. And then I have that TV in here because I took it out of Carter's room because I don't want Carter to have a TV in his room. I made that decision, no TV in the room for the boys. I just don't think it's a good idea because I have even taken away Carter's tablet time as well. He gets the tablet for 1 hour a day when he comes home from the daycare, and it has to be something about learning. It has to be something educational that he watches, and he's been really enjoying that. So now I'm just cleaning the TV room / theater room, whatever I want to call it. And I'm not going to do too much up here besides just freshen up the carpet again with a good vacuum because I'm actually up here tonight chilling and watching a movie. I haven't sat upstairs in probably about a week or two at this point, and that is so unusual for me because this is usually my spot in the house. But I've just been so busy lately with Carter and everything else until I just haven't had a chance to sit up here. So I'm just giving it just the carpet a little vacuum tonight. You know, just part of my little reset routine.
Dreams we always fight, cause we never worked it out. It just kinda slipped through our hands. And I never really said that you hurt me, no instead. I just try to understand. It was so exhausting, so I lost it, had to make it stop. Didn't really feel like giving you the chance to make it up. You asked me what's the problem, to be honest, it was you. That's the truth. It really was such a bad plan, cause I really think you wanted me to stay. Everything you did, you finally pushed me away.
So I'm not making my bed to fully make it, which is why you saw me pull the comforters back. I'm just making it just enough for me to be able to climb in it and it feel nice and fresh and clean. I wanted the sheets to be pulled tight, and I just wanted to feel so cozy when I get out of a hot shower and climb into it. If you know, you know. What a messed up time it was. Figured out how to leave and I'm glad because now I know how it goes. Looking back, what a messed up time it was. Figured out how to leave and I'm glad because now I know. It really was such a bad plan. So in case you don't know me and this is your first time here, my name is Stephanie. This is my channel, of course. And here you can find cleaning motivation, home resets, decorating, and new recipes when I come across them, and I do some cooking when it's not a new recipe. So I do all things housekeeping over here on my channel. I am a professional cleaning lady. I have had my own cleaning service for the last 13 years. So I definitely offer cleaning tips over here on how to keep your home beautiful and in tip-top shape. So if that is your thing, go ahead and subscribe because I would love to have you join the family. So now I kind of let my dishes get a little piled up in the sink because I'm no longer using the dish drain that you all previously saw on the counter. It's just really cluttered to me and I don't like it. I like for my island to just be as clear as possible because when I walk into my kitchen, I just want to be able to see my island. I don't really want to be looking at dishes, even if they're clean, stacked on top of the island in the dish drain. So I'm no longer using that. Sometimes I will use the drying mat. It just depends. But for the most part, I just leave everything the way it is. Let the dishes stack up neatly in the sink, of course. And then when I'm getting ready to clean the dishes, I just go ahead and unload and load the dishwasher. That way, I don't have to worry about anything being stacked up on the counter. So what I do now is I just take my pots and pans and instead of washing them and putting them in the dish rack, I just go ahead and dry them and put them away. And that keeps my island top clear. So if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know I am a Dawn girl. So I have went ahead and joined the crowd and picked up some Dawn Platinum Power Wash. It's okay, you know, this is my first time buying it. So I thought I'd try it out since everybody loves it. I thought I'd go ahead and give it a try. It's okay. Sometimes I feel like if I leave it there for a certain amount of time and not just go ahead and clean it, it will leave those little bubble like whatever that is, you know, when you spray it you get that little foamy bubble type whatever. I feel like it leaves those little dots right on my flat top. So that's the only thing about it that I don't like, and I find myself scrubbing a little bit harder. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to buy it, but I did want to try it, and since I have it in the house, I'm going to go ahead and use it all. But will I purchase it again? I don't know. I'm kind of okay with just using the one that I have to pour. But that's my experience with it. And so I just thought I'd share that.
Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm so low. Watching reruns of the same shows, almost every party I'm a no-show. Even with green lights I don't go. Never been sure, no I don't know. How does everybody has to let go of the ego? Don't go out nearly as much as I should. Barely know the way around my neighborhood. I'm ruminating, I feel no good. Not living life like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I know I should. Like I know I could. Like I know I could. Like I could. If you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah.
So I find it so much more relaxing to clean at night. I have really been enjoying these night cleans. I hadn't done them in quite some time before I started doing my clean with me's here on YouTube. I used to clean all the time at night when I wasn't recording it. And then I guess I just kind of got away from it. But I find myself definitely enjoying cleaning at night. I don't know what it is about night cleaning, but it just, I don't know, maybe it's just waking up the next day and just looking at a sparkling clean home. And you can go straight into the kitchen and make breakfast or whatever you do the first thing in the morning, make your coffee or whatever the case is. And you don't have to worry about anything because the house is already spotless. And so I feel like I sleep so much better at night when I clean at night. And that's why I wanted my sheets to be clean and for me to climb into a nice freshly made bed tonight, because I sleep so much better when that's done as well. So try it if don't make your bed before you get in it at night, and that's just not something you used to doing. Go ahead and try that, because it will definitely help you sleep really, really good. I promise it will. Now, this that I'm spraying on the counter now, this is a Bona product. I got this out of Publix, and I bought 2 of them quite some time ago, and I'm still using it. It doesn't run out as fast, so, or maybe I just don't use it as fast. But I really do like this product. I like it for my granite countertops. Am I going to continue to buy this? Probably. The only thing I don't like about the Bona product is the bottle itself. I think that they could make that nozzle a little bit better, because it does sort of press against your finger when you're spraying the top of it, and it's not real comfortable to hold as you spray. So that plastic is just kind of really hard, and so it's not like a softer plastic like a lot of all-purpose cleaner bottles have. So I think that that's the part about it, that the nozzle part is just uncomfortable to the fingers. But other than that, I think it's a great product. So if you want to try it, go ahead and try it. But yeah, I think I'm going to just go ahead and start using my own all-purpose that I make, because I just did that on a whim one day because I ran out, for the business. And so I was like, I'm not going to keep buying all-purpose for the business, because it's just getting to be way too expensive, because I run out of it 10 times faster in the business than I do at home, of course. So I keep all-purpose a lot longer at home. So I don't know, maybe I will continue to buy all-purpose for the house, but definitely for my business, I'm definitely going to continue to make it, because it's just better on my pockets, right? So yeah.
You made a big mistake thinking I would wait. You never took the time, and now it's too late. I hate to feel ignored. I need someone to care for me forever, to make me feel secure when we're together. I wanna feel adored. So now I'm gonna end this thing now. And don't you make it harder than it is. Just stop. Don't ask if we can go back. You know that it's too late. I promise not to someone else. Don't even try to go there. Just leave it to its fate. You'll have to find it somewhere else. Don't ask if we can go back. You know that it's too late. I promise not to someone else. Don't even try to go there. Don't even try to go there. Yeah, it was a big mistake thinking I would wait. You never took the time, and now it's too late.
So one thing about me, I have always been an old-fashioned cleaner, and I'm definitely going to stay that way. But I used to use the broom all the time to clean my floors. What I am noticing about using the broom though is that I feel like it puts trash back onto my floors versus picking it up. So I'm sweeping trash and leaving trash all at the same time because I'm always like, why do I still feel dirt under my feet, like grit, crumbs, that sort of thing, after I sweep my floors real good? So I think that I'm just at the place now where I'm just not using the broom anymore, especially when I'm just really cleaning the floors. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to vacuum. And then that way I can ensure everything is off the floors, because I notice a huge difference in my house when I just vacuum. Now when I'm using the broom in my clients' homes, that's different because they have pets and that sort of thing, and I kind of do need the broom for them before I vacuum their floors. So it's not really going to work for my clients, but it will work in my home because I don't have pets and I don't have to worry about the pet hair and that sort of thing. And a lot of times it's just easier to go ahead and get the pet hair up, sweep it all in a pile or whatever first before you vacuum. So with my clients, I'm going to continue to sweep and then vacuum. This is my half bath. This bathroom does not get dirty like that. I just want to get the mirror taken care of. Carter uses his bathroom more than anybody. So when he washes his hands, of course, his little soap splatter gets on the mirror. So I'm just kind of just sprucing up in here. I'm going to dust the shelves, make sure no dust is collecting on my shelves that's in here, my floating shelves that I have hanging behind the toilet. And then I recently cleaned the toilet, so I'm not going to have to do that either, because I think I cleaned that earlier in the week when I cleaned Carter's bathroom, because again, I like to keep all of the toilets in my house consistently clean.
Cross my heart, I never meant to hurt you, but now you're slipping through my...
I haven't really given my dining room table a good wipe down with my Murphy's Oil soap lately, and I haven't done it since I put my new decor on the table. As you can see, I did switch up the glass pitcher and the faux fruit. I repositioned those. I put the glass pitcher next to the vase, and then I got the the faux fruit on the other side. So I thought they looked better. And yeah, this is going to end everything, you all. Have a good night. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye. Hey family, welcome back to the channel. I have a weekend reset and decorate video for you today. I am very excited to bring you this video. We're going to get over into some decorating with the items that you see here before you. So if you like that sort of thing, be sure and stay tuned. So it has been sort of a long week for me and Carter. I got up early this morning to drop him off because I needed to get the house done. It has been sort of a long week for us. So I wanted to just kind of get things back tidy. And I purchased some decorating items for the house because I wanted to kind of add some things and change some things around. So I'm very excited about that. I kind of just like to get my furniture dusted. It's something that I haven't done in probably a couple weeks, maybe even a month. And then just get the carpets vacuumed, just give them a refresh, because of course you're walking on them all day long. And then they just kind of start to look matted and it just doesn't look good. So I just felt like my carpets needed a good vacuum all over the house today. And we're going into the Sabbath. Today is Friday. And so on the Sabbath, if I don't go to Sabbath class, I'm home all day long. And so I like for the house to be immaculate on the Sabbath day, or going into it, because I don't want to have to get up and have to touch any dishes or clean anything. But I just like to feel totally relaxed on that day. And then on Sunday, that's my errand day. So I also like for the house to already be neat and clean and tidy, when I go out to grab what I need to grab and come back home. So that's what we're doing today. We're just getting the house back in order from the busy week that we've had. And I'm bringing you along with me to do it. So in case you don't know, my dresser used to be on the other side of the wall between the two windows, and I recently moved it over to this wall that is directly in front of the bed. And y'all, I had the hardest time doing that. It took me like 70 years to do it because this dresser weighs 2 tons. It was so heavy. And of course, David's not here, so I had to do it by myself. But I'm liking it a lot better on that wall. I feel like it just kind of opened up my room a little bit more. My room is already massive, but I do feel like it just kind of gave me more space for whatever reason. I like that it's not on that wall anymore. I felt like it was being hidden on that wall. And so what I like to do is just get me a really big pretty mirror to go over there on that wall, and hopefully I can find something like just a mirror where I can just lean, maybe not hang, but just lean, and it's just really big to, just go with my room since my room is so large. But I'm so excited to have moved that dresser because it looks so much better in the other space. The area over here where I keep the shoe rack is often neglected because you just come in and you don't think about it. You just take your shoes off. Because we don't wear shoes in the house, you just take your shoes off right at the door and you just plump them on the rack and you just keep it moving. And so I have been meaning to get to this spot for a very long time. So finally today I found the opportunity to go ahead and do it. So I was able to straighten up that shoe rack, take a lot of shoes off of it, put them in the closet, especially summer shoes, since we're going into the winter time and we're now in the fall. And a lot of those shoes I'm not even going to be wearing anymore. So I'm going to take my Bona and I'm going to clean the floor. This Bona is the bomb.com for LVL floors. I really do love this. It just makes the floors kind of feel soft almost. So I'm tackling this area after getting a lot of shoes off the rack and just kind of vacuuming up, the debris that falls from the shoes and just giving it a good mop. And that way it's nice and clean. It's sort of a doomy, gloomy day today, but that's okay because I find these days as the best times to clean your house. When you're going to stay in all day and you don't have nowhere to go and you're not going to be tracking in and out, this is the best time to get your house beautiful. In case you're new here, my name is Stephanie, and moving forward on my channel, you can find cooking, decorating, and cleaning motivation and resets. I'm a professional cleaning lady with my own cleaning service, and I have been for the last 13 years. I will offer tips on how to keep your home clean and in tip-top shape, along with keeping things not only clean, but beautiful, which is where the decorating comes in at. My husband David and I just purchased this big, beautiful, brand new home, and I'm going to be doing lots of decorating to get it where I want it. I'm very much into detail, so I'll also be discussing what you should look for when hiring a cleaning lady in my cleaning videos. And if hiring a cleaning lady is not in your plans, then you could just follow along with what I do and you could never go wrong. So if you are remotely interested in anything that I just named, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like and comment. So earlier you saw me spray the couches down with my Murphy's oil, which is what I was using downstairs in my bedroom to dust my furniture. It's just about a cap full of Murphy's oil and the rest is water. You don't want to have too much Murphy's oil because it will make things sticky. Murphy's oil smells really, really good, and so it's okay to go ahead and spray my sofas down with it, or your sofas if you're interested, because it's a very natural product. It's just an oil soap. And again, it's a very natural product, so it's not going to hurt anything. The only thing you don't use Murphy's oil on would be your granite countertops, your quartz countertops, or your windows or glass or anything like that. But if you just want to give something a really good smell outside from just dusting your wood, then it's perfectly fine to spray your furniture down with it. And then what I do is I just take a microfiber cloth and just wipe my sofas. As you can see, I like to put those clean, vacuumed lines in my sofas. And then what that does is it just just helps the Murphy's oil to go ahead and dissipate and dry. It's not going to be too wet anyway, but it just helps it to go ahead and dry. And then what you end up with is nice smelling furniture and a nice smelling room. I love for a room to smell good, especially as I clean. It just helps things to feel much better. These are the sort of things that I do in the homes of my clients as well, because it's not only important to have a clean home, but it's important to have a beautiful and inviting home. Most of the time, cleaning ladies will go into a home and they will just push everything else to the side and they will start cleaning, and that is not how I operate. I always make sure things are nice and folded. I'm not going to go in folding their laundry, especially if it's loads, unless I've made that agreement with the customer and I have charged them extra for the service. However, if it's one or two things, especially throw blankets and that sort of thing, towels or whatever, I will go ahead and fold that, because you want the customer's home to feel ultimately clean. Like, you want it again to feel very, very inviting. So that is the type of cleaning lady I am. And so with everything that I do in the homes of my clients, I do in my own home, because I like for their homes to feel just like mine. I've always been into cleaning even before I got into the cleaning business, which is where the idea came from. The overhead cost was very low, and so I just turned it into something very lucrative for myself, and I absolutely love it, and my clients absolutely love me. Today's video is a reintroduction to my channel. I used to do vlogs here and just random content, and I am going out of that and I'm getting into a niche, more of something that I feel like is better for me and something that I can actually teach people, because I am in the cleaning industry and I have a lot to offer. I love to clean. I have this brand new home, and so there's a lot to be done here. And so I just feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring you all along with me, and you can also learn something as we go along the way. Also, I am raising my 4-year-old grandson, Carter. In case you don't know, this is his room. And so I'm not making his bed. You're probably wondering why I'm taking the sheets off of this bed and not off of the other one. This bed is the actual bed that Carter sleeps on, and so he's been sick. And so I just want to take this opportunity to go ahead and wash his sheets. You know, he's better now, but I want to take this opportunity to just go ahead and strip his bed and wash his sheets. I have 2 grandsons. My other grandson is Elias. He's 2 years old. He doesn't live here, but he does come here from time to time. He was recently here, which is why you saw me make the second bed. And so yeah, so this is their room. This is what you see me cleaning. So I'm not a mom of small children anymore, but I am a Mimi, which is what my grandsons call me. And so one of them does live here with me. And I'm currently in the process of decorating his room. Everything that you see here is new, because we are just getting the entire house furnished, which is furnished at this point. We do still have our basement to complete though. And so that's one of the projects that we'll be tackling. I thought we would get it done within 3 to 6 months of being here, which is what we discussed originally prior to closing on the house. But things take time, and so we probably won't even get to it until probably next summer or so, just, you know, finishing off our basement. But yeah, so again, this is a reintroduction to my channel. These are the sort of things that you can find over here. I'm very excited about the new content that I'm going to be bringing, because I feel like it's just so much more me, and I feel like it is just going to help you, my supporters, my family members, you know, the new people that come here out so much better than me just doing random content. So I just want to be open and transparent about that. And decorating is my first love, so that is something that will always be done here. originally I was going to go into the farmhouse style with my home. That was what I discussed here with everybody. However, when I go out and look for the farmhouse decor, I'm just finding myself stuck, and I'm finding that I just really don't really want to do that anymore. It's just not working out. Plus, it's not a problem because I feel like my style is just more eclectic anyway. Like, I just like to have random pieces and put them together, and they fall in place and just look nice. So I don't want to have, like, I don't want to be stuck in a certain aesthetic, but I just want my home to be beautiful. So while I will still have some farmhouse pieces and that sort of thing around my home, I still want my house to have more of an eclectic feel, if that makes sense. So I don't mean to be all over the place, but this is life, and this is what happens in life. We think, we change, we grow, we evolve. And I'm all about changing and growing and evolving. And so, that's just the way I live my life. I never like to stay stuck in one place, but at the same time, I do like to do what works for me. So there are a lot of changes that's going to be made here. I hope that you all that are already here will stay along for the ride. And for those of you that are new here, you will go ahead and subscribe and continue to stay along for the ride as well. This is my guest room. This is where I currently keep the boys' clothes because they don't have a dresser as of yet. But I do plan on purchasing one for them. I just haven't gotten around to it at this moment because I have so many things going on. But this is my guest room, and I'm just going to be straightening up a little bit in here. I had the boys' laundry just kind of thrown in here on the bed. So what you see me doing right now is I'm just kind of folding them and putting things away just so that I can get the clothes off of the bed. And my room over here, the guest room, can continue to stay neat and tidy and beautiful. So I don't need to clean my bathroom today because it's already been done. I do come in here and do my hair, of course. So what happens is you just get hair in your rugs. Of course, you know that if you're a woman. So what I do is I like to take this little brush. It comes with a dustpan, or this little broom. It comes with a dustpan. I got it at Walmart for like $6. And I like to just brush my rugs off. It's a lot more effective than shaking them, because what you end up doing is shaking, the debris from the rugs all over the bathroom, and it's just disgusting. So again, I even do this in my clients' homes. I have a brush for them as well. And so you're able to brush the front and the backs of your rugs. That way, when you lay your rugs back down on the floor, you don't have to worry about the debris getting back on the floor because it's still on the back of the rugs. It also makes your rugs look vacuumed because, of course, you can't run a vacuum over bathroom mats. So it makes your rugs look vacuumed, and it just makes them look so clean. I didn't need to wash them today either because I washed them about 2 weeks ago. So they're still clean. And I rarely sit in my tub at this point. I mean, I guess I've taken maybe 6 baths since we've closed on the house, and we closed in May of this year. So I'm rarely stepping on the rugs anyway, because I'm rarely in the tub. The ones that I step on the most is the one from the shower and the one that's by the sink, where I do stand and do my hair and brush my teeth and that sort of thing. So I would advise that you pick up one of those little brooms with the dustpan at Walmart, because again, it works so much better for your bathroom mats than just trying to sweep or shake them out. Shaking them out is just like disgusting to me. And so I just got rid of that method a long time ago. This set that you see me hanging came from Hobby Lobby. They were having their 50% off sale. And I went over and over and over again in my mind about whether or not I wanted to get this set. They've had the 50% off sale for like 3 times now, since I've seen this set, and each time I'm like, I'm gonna get that because I think it'll look nice in my bathroom. And for whatever reason, I just stall and don't get it because it's like, well, what if I see something else, But I went ahead and I got it today, and it is absolutely perfect. This is why you were supposed to think things through and not just impulse buy, because then you have a chance to figure out whether or not it's something that you really want. And that's new for me. I'm trying to get out of the impulse buying, which is why it's taking me quite some time to decorate my house, so that I'm actually purchasing the things that I love, and I'm not just purchasing things that I think I want, but I'm actually purchasing the things that I actually want, and that's going to be staples in my home. So I love the way this turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks so relaxing. Up top here, I have this shelf that I got from Marshall's quite some time back when I first decided to start fixing up my bathroom. And the shelf just falls right in with these pictures, and that's a tub with flowers and that sort of thing pouring out of it, in case you can't tell. I do have the love plaque up top. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but I may, because I absolutely like it in here, and we'll see as time passes. But I thought that little faux plant over there on the end of the tub was absolutely cute. I've been trying to figure out what to do with that, and that ended up just being the perfect piece. Also, in case you're wondering, I did vacuum my floor. I did vacuum the hair and the debris from the rugs off of the floor. I just did it off camera before I laid my bath rugs back down. So the pieces that I have on the wall are metal, and I decided to pop in Ross today, and so that is where I found the wall pieces. They're sort of heavy, so I do like that. I always like heavy stuff. You'll hear me mention that a lot here on the channel. If I find something heavy, I'm always going to let you know about the weight, honey. So yeah, I found those pieces at Ross, and it was, I think, $39.99 for those 3 pieces. So I thought that was a really good deal. I mean, it's always a sale going on at Ross, and I don't mean sale as in they're, running a lower price, but their prices are always lower than everybody else's. So I thought $39.99 for that was not bad at all, because had I got that out of Hobby Lobby at regular price, it probably would have been about $60, probably more. So I was excited to find that piece. I wasn't exactly sure how it was going to look, but I decided to bring it home and try it out anyway. I also popped in this Kirkland's by my house. What is it? Kirkland's Home. I think it's what it's called, but I always just call it Kirkland's. Anyway, nevertheless, I popped in Kirkland's, and I picked up this mirror after picking up the pieces from Ross. Kirkland's and Ross was in the same plaza, so all I had to do was just walk next door. And so I found this mirror. They were also having a 30% off sale on their mirrors, and then I got an extra 20% off. So I ended up paying like $55 for this heavy, gorgeous mirror. So the reason why I changed the mirror is because the pieces that's on the wall from Ross are like a bronze type of color. And so my black mirror that's up here on the mantle right now is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. And I also got that at Kirkland's as well when we first moved into the house, if you remember. And I just knew that it wouldn't go with the pieces that I have on the wall. So I wanted to get something different because I want everything to be cohesive. And the style of the mirror wasn't going with the pieces on the wall from Ross as well. Also, if you remember these branches that I got from Hobby Lobby when we first moved into the house, I had been looking for a vase for them. And I finally found the perfect vase in Home Goods. This vase was like $16. It's tall. It's not super heavy, but it's heavy enough. I love the color, that amber color. Everything is just falling in so perfect, y'all. I mean, it was like while I was out today, it was like boom, bam, boom. Y'all know that my branches have been laying up there on the mantle, just laying there alone, lonely, with nowhere to go, no home, because I couldn't find what I wanted, the vessel for them. And I finally just spotted it today while I was looking around at Home Goods and brought it home, and it just ended up being the perfect piece for the mantle, the mirror, the pieces on the wall from Ross, and the branches. It just looks so good, y'all. So I can't wait to do the reveal. So I kept trying to figure out what I was going to do with my gorgeous black mirror, because of course I love it and I did not want to stick it in a closet anywhere. So I came up with the idea to just come up here and put it in my guest room. Again, my home has that eclectic look anyway, so I thought that this was absolutely gorgeous up here. Even though I've been going for the farmhouse look, I see that my house is falling more with the eclectic style, and I think that that's just the direction that I'm pulled in while I'm out anyway, y'all, because I tell you, everything I see is just not farmhouse. And so I thought it was a perfect idea to put, I'm going to change my duvet cover, which is why I showed you that. I thought it was a perfect idea to just put it up here in my guest room and lean it on the dresser. It turned out absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I still have my country feel up here, some of my farmhouse, as well as my eclectic style mirror. So everything is just falling in place in this room. I love that mirror. Again, I did not want to stick it in the closet. I was like, I got to find something to do with my mirror. And this ended up being perfect. I don't know what I'm going to do about my dresser right now. I don't know if I'm going to get another one for this room or keep this one. But this dresser was custom made for me when I was doing my whole boho thing. And I really just don't want to get rid of it. I think it actually works in this room. It's old looking and it just has that I guess that reclaimed look, if you will, with a little bit of paint. So I think I'm gonna keep it. I don't know, sometimes I just go over and over again in my head about what it is I want to do. But anyway, I hope you like that. This is the reveal of the living room. This is how everything is looking. I am incredibly excited about this, y'all. Look at my branches. Look at that vase. I'm even still loving my antique looking candle holders with the mirror and with the vase and the branches. It still works because my fireplace is black. The mirror, I want to show you details because I'm all about the details. If you know anything about me, you know that's true. You see how those like bronze colors are in the detail of this mirror, which is why I chose this style, because of the vase and because of the pieces on the wall from Ross. Everything is just looking so pretty. And I could not be more excited about what's happening in this room. I had no idea I was going to be changing my mirror in here because I was so dead set on that mirror. And when I walked in Kirkland's today, and especially because they was having that sale, I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to kind of make my pieces fall together, because I knew that that black mirror was not going to work on that mantle with this piece on the wall. And so everything just came together so nice. And I really hope you like it. Definitely engage with me. Comment down below and let me know what you think, because we have so much more to do in my home. I'm just getting started. I'm still looking for more throw pillows for my sofas. And I have been unsuccessful in finding them, but I know that I will. And y'all, I don't know. I am overjoyed with this room. I am so in love with what's happening. Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about house cleaning. I got a request to do this video because one of our new family members here, AJ, hey AJ, she wants to know how often do I clean my home because it's always so clean. And also she asked if I could give any advice on how to keep your home clean. Miss AJ is trying to become a better homemaker for her family, and she wants to have an immaculate home. And so she definitely came to the right place. So, first thing I want to talk about is the initial clean, right? So, house cleaning looks different for everyone. So, I'm going to talk about housekeeping from a professional cleaning lady's perspective based on my own experience and how I operate in my business, as well as using my own home for an example, right? I'm going to be using my own handbook from my business to talk to you about the different areas in your home and how you must stay on top of them, or the way that you must stay on top of them in order to keep them nice and tidy. Keeping your home clean on a consistent basis depends largely on a few different factors. Do you or do you not have pets? How many adults are in the home, how many children are in the home, and also the ages of the children, how many bathrooms there are, and how many people are using or not using those bathrooms. Does your master have a separate shower and tub, or is it a combination, or just a shower? And do you have carpet or hardwoods or both? So the reason these questions are asked, and this is kind of like my interview process when I have a potential client that calls me, is because everything depends on time, right? And so and you know, and also not just time, but it also just depends on how the overall cleanliness of your house, because there's not a lot of people in my house. There's just me and my grandson 90% of the time, and then the other 10% when my husband is home from work, he's home. But it's not we don't have pets and that sort of thing. So that's how I'm able to keep my home clean as much as I do. Also, I want to answer the question about how often I clean. I don't have a regular schedule on cleaning my house. I don't need a regular schedule. I just clean. I just, get tasks done as I see them, because I am the kind of person that don't like to look at clutter and, things laying around and out of place and that sort of thing. So I also think that cleaning has to be something that you love to do, right? But whether you love to do it or not, it's something that still has to be done, or you're just going to have a nasty house. So I'm going to go through some things here on helping y'all keep your house clean. Now, the things that I'm going to be naming in the video today may not be what you see me doing, but you're just going to see me tidying up my space today, just as I have this conversation with you. Why? Because we're a cleaning channel, right? So the first thing you saw me do came into my bedroom was you saw me put away some clothes that was folded at the bottom of my bed. So you want to go ahead and put away items that are being left around, so that things are not just continuing to build up. You also see me making my bed. This is something that I do every single day. Making your bed every day will aid in you having a home that is not only clean but feels clean, and it will leave things less cluttered feeling too, right? So also with your sheets, you want to change your sheets or wash your sheets every couple weeks. Now, I wash my sheets every 2 weeks. This, for some people, this could be once a week, it could be once a month. But for me, it's every 2 weeks. I think that's, a pretty good amount of time to sleep on them and then strip the bed and put them in the wash to get them fresh. So this is something that you always want to do on a consistent basis. This also will help your home to always feel clean. The first thing to understand when trying to maintain a clean home is that there is that initial cleaning, which we don't have to get into today. We can get into that in another video because we're just talking about maintaining your home today. But there is that initial cleaning that you must do or have done right by a professional of your entire home before keeping a regular schedule to maintain what has already been done. So your home has to be in some type of organization already in order to keep in order to keep things maintained. It's called a maintenance clean. This could be done once a week, once bi-weekly, or once a month. It really just depends on your family situation. You also want to keep your furniture dusted. So having a really nice furniture polish for your furniture, it could be any furniture polish of your choice, whatever your favorite is. Mine is Murphy's Oil Soap. I just take a cap full, put it in a spray bottle, and I fill the rest with water to dilute it because you don't want it sticky. It smells really good. It's natural. It's old school. I just love it. So you also want to high dust in your rooms, your ceiling fans, tops of wall hangings, and this is actually the first thing you should do. Tops of doors, headboards, and footboards, low dust touching everything, lamps, shades, nightstands, knickknacks, dressers, blinds, shutters. Open your shutters or your blinds to dust inside where the windowsill is. Make beds, straighten already made beds, face all blinds in one direction, open or close. Fix curtains neatly. Be sure to vacuum underneath beds in rooms with hard floors. Vacuum under nightstands and check behind them for fallen items. Trash anything that is obviously trash. Empty water bottles, wrappers, etc. Don't trash your receipts though, because you never know when you'll need them. Clean any mirrors and pictures. Stack and straighten any books and magazines with labels facing forward. Place throw blankets in a decorative manner. Do not fold them. No tags or zippers should be showing on throw pillows, rugs, or throws. Face pillows with zippers down. When making beds and changing pillowcases, all tags should be placed inside the pillowcase away from the opening of the pillowcase. All of these things will aid in you having a beautiful magazine look home, right? I'll say that. So let's talk about these high traffic wet areas such as bathrooms and kitchens. But we're going to talk about the bathrooms first. Keep your mirrors wiped down. A lot of times we go in the bathroom, we brush our teeth, we floss our teeth, we use hair care products and all of that sort of thing, and then it splatters on the mirror and we just leave it. I don't know about you, but having toothpaste on the mirror or any smudges or anything like that is just a real big pet peeve of mine. It makes my bathroom feel dirty every time I look at that mirror and it splatter or smudges. So cleaning my mirror is a daily task for me because I don't like to see those things. So just keep you a really good glass cleaner on hand underneath your sink in your bathroom with paper towels or whatever cloth of your choice that will, help you get the mirror clean and shiny. Look to the side for smudges on your mirror. Like look at your mirror from a side angle just to make sure that there are no streaks and that you have removed all of whatever splattered on the mirror. Take your paper towel, just go over your countertops, wipe them down, wipe down your bottles that may be sitting on your countertop as you see here in my bathroom. And again, I am a stickler for facing all labels forward. Also, wipe out your sinks on a daily basis because those accumulate grit and grime. So you want to just go ahead and kind of wipe that away and it'll keep buildup out of your sink. Always empty your trash on a regular basis. Some of my clients, I go to their houses and I'm there every 2 weeks and the trash in the bathroom is running over because they are waiting for the next visit of mine to get the trash emptied. I cannot do that. So I have to empty my trash on a regular basis before it gets full. Also, your bathroom will sometimes collect that little mildew smell like old water or something. Change out your textiles. Take those out of the bathroom every couple days and put in fresh ones because what's happening is they're hanging there to dry, and so of course you're going to get the mildew because you have wet towels and washcloths hanging around. So go ahead and take those out and put those in the wash and just get you some fresh ones to keep down on that smell in your bathroom. Let's talk about the laundry area. So, laundry can be a very daunting task for a lot of people. For me, it is not. Here I am doing 2 loads today. I'm doing towels and I'm doing darks. I'm not doing all of my laundry, but to keep my laundry down, I go ahead and do about 1 or 2 loads, as I see it starting to pile up and get out of hand. So actually this will probably end up being 3 loads because I have a lot of towels piled on top of the basket, as you can see. So go ahead and do your laundry more often than you do it right now, because most people are going, 2 weeks on doing laundry. And so you have all of these clothes piling up, and this is why you don't want to get it done. So when you do your laundry, what it does is it makes your laundry room or your laundry closet feel less cluttered. Also, keep your laundry items organized. I keep mine in 2 clear totes here. So what I have is some cleaning rags, my mop pads for my Bona mop. I have some towels here in case of spills, that sort of thing. I have a roll of paper towels, my bleach, and my detergent for my doing laundry, right? And so I just keep everything neatly on top of the washing machine in its containers. Also, keep your appliances wiped down and neat. Keep your floors swept and mopped, and then that will also help you with keeping the laundry space looking nice and beautiful at all times. So finally, we have made it to the biggest traffic area in the entire home, and that is your kitchen. Your kitchen is where everybody spends most of their time. For whatever reason, the kitchen is just that place where everybody gathers, right? Or, because you're eating all day, snacking, cooking, just everything is done in the kitchen all day, every day. So you keep down, build up in your kitchen by go ahead and emptying your dishwasher and putting the dishes away in the cabinets. I just took some dishes out of my dishwasher, which are plastics that most of the time don't dry in the dishwasher. So I'm going to lay them there on the dry mat and let them lay there for about an hour until they completely dry. And then I'm going to put them in the cabinet. I'm not going to leave them on top of the countertop because I don't like to see a lot of clutter on my island. So go ahead and putting away your dishes. Maybe not even having a dish drain in your home also keeps down clutter, because keeping down clutter is one of those things that you're gonna need to do in order for your home to feel clean every single day, or at least between whatever schedule you choose to do your cleans, right? So with kitchens, as with bathrooms, you're definitely going to do a lot of wiping in these areas. So you just want to wipe the faces of your cabinets on a consistent basis, right? Maybe not all the time because they're not always going to need it. It just really depends on how much time you spend in your kitchen. Like I said, how often you clean your home depends largely on your family situation. So just keep an eye out on the faces of your cabinets and the fronts of your drawers as well. Keep an eye out for the backsplash. When you're cooking, go ahead and wipe down your backsplash because splatter will get there every time you cook. It just does. It's inevitable. Wipe down your counter items like your hand soap that may be sitting there and your dish soap. Wipe your countertops, your faces of cabinets, below the dishwashers, inside and around sides of the door. I showed you all this in a previous video, how to wipe down your dishwasher. Clean your microwave if you're using it on a regular basis. Don't let the inside of the microwave have food build up. When food starts to splatter in the microwave, go ahead and take care of that immediately, because what you want to prevent is the food sticking inside of the microwave, and then it's just completely hard to clean it. Clean the stove top, remove your grills and burner caps and knobs. You can do that on your maintenance clean. This is not something that has to be done every day, but this is just a good way to keep your stove clean. When cleaning your cabinets and your drawers in your kitchen, another thing that you must do is open your drawers and open your cabinets and clean on top of those spaces, because you'll be surprised at the food splatter that gets there as well. Also, make sure you're wiping down your knobs and your handles on your drawers and your cabinets. When you clean your refrigerator, dust on top and clean the dispenser tray. If you have a dispenser, a water dispenser or ice dispenser on your refrigerator, always make sure you keep that little tray clean, because that water will turn to mold, and you'll be surprised how that looks once you take that off, the amount of gook that accumulates underneath that tray, right? Rub your hand across your countertops just to make sure that there's nothing left, right? Because if you still feel grit on your countertops after you wipe them down, then you still have work to do. So rubbing your hand across your countertops to make sure that you don't have stuck on food is a good way to make sure your countertops are completely clean, especially when you have granite countertops, because it can be kind of hard to see the stuck on food when you have granite countertops. Make sure you're wiping out everything on your countertops. Also, make sure you're wiping down your chairs that may be pushed up to your island, and your table and chairs that may be sitting in your kitchen, as you see here with mine. Remove your trash all the time. Don't let your trash run over. Wipe down your trash can, the inside and the outside, and keeping it, free of smell, because sometimes our trash bags will leak. So definitely make sure you're cleaning out your trash can on a consistent basis. If you have a trash can like mine that is a stainless steel, and you have the lid that lifts up when you put your foot on the step pedal, right in those grooves you can see where crumbs and trash and that sort of thing will collect. And so just always try to vacuum that out and keep that as clean as possible. The other thing that will help your kitchen stay consistently clean is to clean as you cook. I cannot stress this enough. Clean as you cook. So many people cook and they just have dishes everywhere, all of their cooking utensils that they're using to cook, flour, all that stuff that you pull out as you're cooking in your kitchen. People will have that stuff everywhere, dishes piled up in the sink. If you clean as you cook, it makes sitting down to dinner feel a lot better, and it makes cleanup less difficult after you've eaten and you get ready to take care of the kitchen for the night and go to bed, right? So definitely clean as you cook. I even try to wipe around the stove as much as I can without burning myself, of course, as my pots simmer and that sort of thing. And any dishes that I'm not using, I'm always cleaning and wiping down the countertops. So another way to keep your home clean on a consistent basis and keep down on declutter, what I do is when I see things downstairs that need to be upstairs, I will just put them on the stairs. That way when I go up, I can take them with me. The items that you saw in my hand are items that needs to go in my office. And so they don't need to be downstairs because there's not a place for them downstairs, right? So I go ahead and grab those and bring them up with me. Also, there's some things that are laying around over here on my sofa, like Carter's pajamas that he took off this morning before he went to daycare, his little books, and again, some more of my office stuff where I was sitting and watching TV. All of that stuff needs to go in its place. We have some things like Carter's flashcards sitting up here on the ledge of the stairs. This needs to be removed and it needs to go in Carter's room in his basket underneath his little night table, because again, this will keep down clutter in the home if you just put these items in their designated areas. I also like to go ahead and just freshen up my couch. I'm not going to be sitting up here that much today. I am going to take some time out to relax later, but I want to relax on a freshly vacuumed couch, if you will. I'm not actually vacuuming, but that's what I like to call it when I wipe it down with my microfiber towel and straighten it up, because I'm going to sit here later and watch a movie. So I always like for things to really just feel fresh in my home, which is why I'm always cleaning, right? And this is why I don't have a cleaning schedule, because again, it's always something to be done. With cleaning, you have to understand that if humans live in the home, it is always something to be done. There should never be any downtime when it comes to trying to keep your house clean at all times. There's laundry to be folded. You can clean the inside of your sofa cushions. You can wipe down your windows. You can wipe down the seals. You can dust your furniture. You can wipe down your doors and knobs because those are touched all the time. Wipe down your light switch plates. Wipe down your light fixtures. Get the cobwebs off of those. You'll be surprised at how cobwebs accumulate on your light fixtures in your bathrooms, your pendant lights over your island, your chandeliers, that sort of thing, in the corners of your rooms. Always empty trash cans around your home. I like to keep trash bags in my office in the closet because I like to go around when the trash cans upstairs gets full, and I just like to go around and empty them with this bag to make sure that they are not running over. Keeping your trash cans from running over will aid largely in keeping a clean home. I didn't wash Carter's tub out last night after he got out of it, so today I'm just going to give it a quick little wash. I'm going to take his towel and I'm going to fold it. I need to really buy some hooks for my doors, because right now I'm keeping Carter's towel over the door and I really need to keep it on the back of the door. So I need to add that to my things to buy list, so that I can keep his towel on a hook behind the door. But anyway, while it's there, I want to keep it folded. That's making it look neat. I'm going to get the things off of the counter from this morning that I use, his chapstick, hairbrush, his hair moisturizer, all those things, and I'm going to put them back in the drawer. This is the way you keep things from building up and just accumulating and having clutter. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. Get like this. As you will notice, I haven't done any vacuuming or mopping in today's video. I don't need to vacuum or mop today. I only mop my floors about once a month, and that's only because it's just me and Carter here. But I do try to keep them vacuumed or swept, just to keep all of the crumbs off of the hard floor. As far as the carpet goes, I will vacuum the carpets about once a week just to freshen them. So, because I do like to see the vacuum lines in my carpet. So I'll go about a week before I vacuum again. But I did just vacuum a couple days ago, so you won't see me vacuuming in today's video. I wanted to bring that up because you may be wondering, well, why aren't you vacuuming your floors? Why aren't you mopping? Why aren't you talking about that? Well, because I don't vacuum my floors but once a week, and I don't mop but once a month. And again, I want to say that may not be true for you because you may have more people living in your house, or you may just like to vacuum or mop a little bit more often than I do. But I do those things on an as needed basis, especially mop. When you keep your home clean on a consistent basis, you will find that these are tasks that you don't need to perform all the time because, again, you are constantly cleaning and staying on top of things.
This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true, or maybe
I did want to go ahead and wipe down Carter's countertop because there was some toothpaste left behind this morning from him brushing his teeth. I didn't need to wipe down the mirror because there's no splatter on his mirror, but I don't want the toothpaste to be stuck on the counter or in the sink, so that's what you see me doing here. Just go ahead and getting that taken care of, and again, it will keep build up from happening.
Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this. Yeah, get like this. Get like this.
So let's talk about how to refresh your already clean room. Some of us have rooms in our homes that aren't used that often. So you do still touch these areas by refreshing them. You wipe your furniture down with polish, vacuum, and spray air freshener, and so that will keep the room smelling good. You can also put down some carpet fresh if that's your thing before you vacuum. But just keeping things dusted is a great way to keep an already clean room clean. Straighten your pillows on the bed and in chairs. Using the polish, go over the furniture in these rooms, making them feel fresh and occupied.
But now you found, as it wasn't at all like what you created in your mind.
So bathrooms, it's the same with bathrooms that aren't used. What will happen with toilets that you're not using on a regular basis is that they will collect this film inside of the toilet. And so I like to just check on that about once a month up here in my guest bathroom, just to make sure that that film is not accumulating in the toilet, and it usually does. So I just take a toilet bowl cleaner and I just clean it out. I am going to let my toilet brush just kind of hang out for a minute and let it, kind of let the excess water drip off of it before I put it back into its container. And then I'm just going to place my toilet bowl cleaner back underneath the sink. I'm going to take some glass cleaner that was already underneath the sink in this bathroom and just wipe down the mirror. It has a little bit of dust on it, and I noticed a little bit of splatter. I did have a friend over recently that did use this bathroom, so maybe when she washed her hands or something, maybe the soap splatter got on it and it just kind of stuck. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that off, and then I'm going to wipe out the inside of the sink with some glass cleaner to keep it shiny in here. And then I'm going to place the hand towel. I'm going to fold the hand towel and place it back on the sink and just leave things looking really neat and clean.
Nice, but let's get back to real life. Real life. Talking about that real life. Holding on 'cause it just feels nice. But let's get back to real life. Real life. Talking about that real life. Holding on 'cause it just feels nice. But let's get back to real life.
So since the carpet has been walked on in my guest room and we're never in here, I definitely like to keep the floor vacuumed because again, I like to see those vacuum lines in my rug, in my carpet, right? So since we're never in here, I don't want to have prints in the carpet. So I want to go ahead and just give this a quick little vacuum. So actually I did vacuum today. I vacuumed in here and I vacuumed the theater room because we are always walking in here. So maybe it has been more than a couple days since I vacuumed upstairs, but I know definitely downstairs I recently ran the vacuum in the living room, on the area rug, and in the bedroom. So up here, obviously I saw a need to vacuum the theater room, and so I ran over it with the vacuum. When you are vacuuming and mopping your floors, always remember to vacuum away from yourself. So you're going to back out of the room in order to keep footprints from being in your vacuum carpet, right? Because what good does it do to have footprints inside of your vacuum lines? Or what good does it do to have a room where it look like you just gone in a circle while you're vacuuming? So always vacuum and mop backwards or out of the space.
But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
I like to spray my furniture down, the fabrics of my furniture, with a good disinfectant spray from time to time. It just keeps things disinfected, of course, and smelling nice. I use the 7th generation. They have 3 different kinds. I think the one that I'm using in today's video is a citrus scent, I think. I know that they have a lavender one that I buy sometimes, or that I even still have on hand, because I think I have about 2 cans. And then here I am vacuuming the area rug. So I don't know. I guess I don't know. I didn't think I was vacuuming today, but I am. But anyway, we're talking about cleaning, so it's all good. But it's the rules still apply. Only vacuum or mop your floors as often as you need to. This is not something that has to be done every day. It really just depends on you. And if you do it every day, I'm not against that either, because you talking to a clean freak, a neat freak. So if somebody's vacuuming and mopping every day, hey, I'm here for it.
Baby, you're so iced, I don't mind a little crazy.
So now that my house is all nice and reset and smelling amazing, I am going to take some time out to sit down upstairs, turn on a movie, and edit you guys' video, which is the one you are watching right now. Because I think we're done. I think that I have gave you all of the tips that I could possibly give you on how to keep your home consistently clean. Cleaning is really not that deep. It's just something that you literally just have to stay on top of. That's all. Just don't let things in your home get out of hand, and you don't have to worry about getting overwhelmed when it comes to taking care of what you are supposed to love, which is your home. So that's usually what I do. I'm just loving on my home. That's it. When I'm cleaning, I'm just loving on my home, because this is my sanctuary, this is my peace, and this is where I love to be. Until next time, bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am going to be doing some cleaning today as I prepare to make dinner for me and Carter. What I want to show you in today's video is how to make cleaning easy when you have had a busy week or you're having a busy evening and you kind of just don't feel like coming in doing anything. You just want to get yourself together. You just want to get the kids together. Whatever your evening tasks are, that's all you want to do, maybe to prepare for the next day. And you don't really want to straighten up anything. You don't really want to clean anything because you had, a long, busy day. Well, Carter and I just came in from, I just came in from my errands and picking Carter up from daycare. As you can see, it is evening time and I'm getting ready to prepare dinner for us. I'm getting ready to have a salad. Carter is going to have some organic chicken nuggets and an apple. He doesn't really like vegetables, so I always try to make sure he eats fruit even though I do want to start introducing him to salad to see if he would like it, because I know that a lot of times sometimes when I introduce him to certain stuff that I don't think he'll eat, he'll go ahead and eat it if I fix it up good enough for him, right? And I want him to eat as healthy as possible. So what you see me doing as we have come in, kicked off our shoes, washed our hands, I am going to put the dishes away from the day before out of the dishwasher, because I want to go ahead and load some dishes into the dishwasher that's in the sink. That way, that's giving me room to make my salad, fix Carter's dinner, and not have to feel overwhelmed by clutter and dirty dishes.
It never is. I can't go back. I don't know any more than this. You're pulling me down like a gravity, so I won't let you into my galaxy. Man, thanks for the ride, but I wanna fly on my own when the smoke clears into reality. I know it hurts, but I gotta leave. But I want you to know how I feel. You're pulling me down like a gravity, so I won't let you into my galaxy. A man, thanks for the ride, but I wanna fly on my own when the smoke clears into reality. I know it hurts, but I gotta leave. But I want you to know how I feel.
I want to first say thank you to all of you that have been subscribing, hitting the like button, and showing me love by engaging in the comments. And you have brought the channel to 3,000 subscribers, and I cannot be more excited about that. I cannot even show my gratitude enough. I just want to say thank you so much. I am so excited. Like, this is really, really, really a big deal. And I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, and I love you all. I also want to introduce myself. My name is Stephanie, just in case this is your first time here, and this is my channel. I offer pro cleaning tips here, cleaning motivation, home resets, decorating, and new recipes as I come upon them. I want to put emphasis on the fact that I am a professional cleaning lady with 13 years of experience in my own business. I offer, again, cleaning tips on how to keep your home beautiful and in tip-top shape. So be sure you are subscribed so that you can always be around to pick up what I'm putting down. I am well versed in how to fully take care of all things housekeeping, and I love it. And if you like what you see here today and you decide to go ahead and join the family, definitely let me know down in the comments that you are new so that I can welcome you and give you a big old hug, because I would love to have you.
Sit down, sister. It's not worth your time. We got much more to do while we are in a prime. Yeah. Stop trying to change who you are, honey. You're fine, fine. All mothers are queens, all women with dreams. Tonight the world is ours. Hey, we're gonna have that girl talk, my girl tonight. We're gonna shake that load up, have a heart to heart. Yeah, we're gonna have one or two or three bottles of wine. The night is up, but the moon is bright. We're gonna dance till we feel alright.
So I always talk about cleaning your kitchen as you cook, right? Like, that is the ultimate. It just helps dinner time easier. It makes it easier for you to sit down to your dinner. It makes it easier to get back up and finish the little bit that you'll have left after dinner, and you can just move on with your day. So I came in, I didn't have that much to do because I keep a fairly clean home, but as I'm getting Carter's chicken nuggets ready, everything is out of the sink. It's loaded into the dishwasher. The dishes from the day before that were clean in the dishwasher, I've taken those out. And so I've wiped down part of my countertops where it needed it, and then I've cleaned out the sink. So now I have made room to prepare my salad, and I'm getting ready to make a delicious chopped salad that y'all are going to watch me make. And I know that this has the potential to get a little messy. So I definitely did not want to already have dishes in the sink and that sort of thing just piling up on me, because I know I'm going to have a little bit of mess to clean once I'm done cleaning the salad. So again, we're talking about ways to make cleaning easier for you when you've had a busy week. And that way, you're not looking at a cluttered, dirty home all week and things are steady piling up and making you overwhelmed. We're all busy. We all have things to do, but our homes are very important places for us. It's the place where we spend the most time, and we want to make sure that we're keeping those beautiful and in tip-top shape. So I like a nice chopped salad. I like to just chop all of my salad down, right, real good, because it just makes it easier to not only spread with my fork or, mix together, should I say that. With my fork, it just makes it easier to eat when the pieces are chopped and they're smaller. So I'm using a romaine lettuce. I'm also using some mixed greens. I am using a cucumber that I chopped down really well. I am using some grape tomatoes that I like to chop up real good as well. I'm using egg, cucumber, and a purple onion, and then I'm using some Kalamata olives. So all of this is what you see going in my salad. I should have used some goat cheese. I have a goat cheese that's in the refrigerator that I really like, and I didn't even think about using it. But I should have shredded some goat cheese for it. But anyway, I can do that next time. So this is what I'm going to be having for dinner while Carter has his chicken nuggets and apple. And you can see he is over there just waiting, very content, and watching a show on the tablet, because he gets an hour of tablet time when he comes in from daycare. And he has this little apple there, so I'm going to peel and chop up his apple for him, and then that's going to go on his plate with his chicken nuggets. I did forget to mention that I am using some feta cheese in this salad as well. So it's not really a Greek salad because of the tomatoes, but the feta cheese, y'all, it just really sets it off real nice. So yeah, I forgot to tell you that. So I like to season my salad. I am going to be using some onion powder, some garlic powder, some salt and pepper to just go ahead and set this salad off, because once it is all mixed together and I have it and I pour my salad dressing on top, y'all. I mean, the flavors just mesh so well together, and it is just the bomb.com. Now, this is salt that you see me putting on top right here. But because I put my salt in this container, I like to have salt in a few different containers just to have at my reach. This particular one did not have a the holes in the top, whatever you want to call that, the shaker top. So I had to just pour it in my hand to make sure I did not pour too much. But yeah, this salad right here was the bomb.com. I don't know if I mentioned black pepper, but that's also what you saw me sprinkling on top as well. So now that my salad is all complete and Carter's chicken nuggets are done, I'm getting ready to plate them up and he's going to eat. And then before I sit down to tackle my salad, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of my salad fixings, put everything back in the refrigerator and wipe down. That way, when dinner is done, I don't have anything to do except load the dirty dishes that we have used into the dishwasher where the dirty dishes already are. And then I am done with the kitchen and I can move on to other tasks.
I don't wanna be crazy no more. Every time I think you're gonna walk out of my door, I start to jump to the conclusion you don't love me no more. Babe, give me something to work with, can you just reassure me? I'll end it before it starts. Call it protecting my heart. Hurt disguised as strength, but it's self-sabotage my love. Self-sabotage my love. Cause of my own pain. No one's coming to save you, baby girl. You got to save yourself. Hey, save you, baby girl. You got to save yourself. I don't wanna be crazy no more.
So this is a cilantro lime salad dressing and it's by a company called Tessemae's. I get it from Publix. I know you can also get it from Whole Foods. Not sure where else you can get it from, but it's a really healthy salad dressing. It doesn't have a bunch of bad oils in it. No bad oils, as a matter of fact. And all of the ingredients you can read clearly and understand what they are. And it's only like 5 or 6 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I buy this one. I buy a Buffalo Ranch one, and then it's one other one that I buy. I can't remember it, but I really like this company and their salad dressing is really delicious.
Self-sabotage my love. Self-sabotage my love. Root of my own pain. No one's coming. Save your baby girl. Hey, you got to save yourself. No one's coming. Save your baby girl. Hey, yeah, you got to save yourself.
So now that we're done with dinner and the kitchen's all clean, I don't have to do anything else in there. I'm going to pick up Carter's little remote control cars that he likes to play with down here, of course, because this is the area of the house that doesn't have any carpet. And then I had him put his toys in a pile in the living room that he's been playing with down here, and I'm just going to pick them all up and put them in his toy basket. And then I'm going to just put the basket back over by the stairs so that I can take it back upstairs and put it in his room. These are the other little tasks that I get done during the week just to keep the house nice and clean and free of clutter. So now that everything is neat and tidy, I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off down here. I always like to leave one light on in the kitchen though over the table just to give me that whole little ambiance of everything being nice and clean. And that's it for tonight. So it is the whole next day and I have been out shopping for new bedding and a couple things for, well, not a couple things, but one other item for my bedroom. And so I decided to just go ahead and give my bathroom a slight little wipe down because of course I want everything nice and clean when I get ready to put on my new bedding. As one of our new subscribers, our new family members here can call it, give my bathroom a swish and swipe. I told her I was going to start using that because I like it, because that is describing it perfectly. Just give it a little swish and swipe and making sure I'm keeping the glass on my shower doors looking nice so that it's not piling up with that foggy look, you know how you get. And then I'm just wiping the top up there where the tracks are and just removing everything from the glass because I did recently clean my shower, so it doesn't need a deep clean. But I do like to keep the glass looking clear, so that's what you see me doing here. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to quickly show y'all this roast that I made for me and Carter the other night. This roast was the bomb.com, y'all, and we tore it up with some rice. So it was so pretty, I just had to show you in the beginning of the video. Even though I didn't make it on camera, it was still so good. So now it is the next day and I am headed to Ross. I need to find something for a new coffee table that I purchased for my living room. And Ross usually has what you need for that type of stuff, right? But then when I got to Ross, they didn't have much of anything, so I wasn't able to get anything out of Ross. And so I just hopped next door and went to Kirkland. And I also wasn't able to find anything in there either. So I went down to my favorite store, Hobby Lobby, and I was able to find some things to go on my coffee table, along with what I found in the store called Bill's. Now I did buy some rubber gloves today at the grocery store because I do need to start trying to wear some gloves on my hand when I am working in the water in the kitchen, right? Because it does help with your skin and nails. One of our lovely subscribers, I don't know if she's a subscriber, but she at least commented that I should start wearing gloves when I am cleaning around the house, and she is absolutely right. So I'm just putting away some things that I picked up at the store today while we discuss cleaning and what I'm going to be doing today around the house. Also, I'm looking at a podcast and I have my speaker going. So that is what you see here. I want to take this time to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Stephanie, and this is my channel in case you are new here. And let me just go ahead and welcome everybody that's new here. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, the subscriber growth has just been so overwhelming. I just can't even describe to y'all how overwhelming it has been to get all these new subscribers in such a short time. The love that y'all are showing to the channel, the comments that you have been leaving has just been absolutely amazing, and it is just indescribable how I feel, right? But my name is Stephanie. And over here on my channel, I offer pro cleaning tips, cleaning motivation, home resets, and decorating. I am a professional cleaning lady with 13 years of experience plus my own cleaning service. So again, I offer cleaning tips on how to keep your home beautiful and in tip-top shape. Be sure you are subscribed so that you can always be around to pick up what I am putting down. I am well versed in how to fully take care of all things housekeeping, and I love it. I definitely want to recognize some of your comments that you have been leaving here on the channel. I really want to make that a part of the channel if I can, because I'm not always able to answer all of the comments. Like, the comments, the responses to the pro tip cleaning video has just been getting, again, an overwhelming amount of responses. And if I haven't gotten to you, trust me, I'm so thankful for you leaving a comment. But I think at this point, it's like over 300 comments. And sometimes it is just impossible to get to everybody. But I am doing the best that I can. But I do want to take some time out, just a few minutes, to recognize 3 or 4 comments. I want to try to do anywhere from 3 to 5 on each video now. So just, be mindful of the comments that you're leaving, because I do want to get into reading all of them and making sure that I can, recognize them as much as I can. One subscriber, her name is Jackie Wilson. Shout out to Jackie. She says, YouTube suggested you a few days ago to me. And let me just say, you were so motivating that I made my bed for the first time in quite a while. So shout out to Miss Jackie Wilson. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for letting me know that the content that I am providing here is really helping you to get on track with making up your bed and anything else that you can get done around the house. I have received so many of these types of comments until it just lets me know, well, it does my heart good, rather, to know that you all are finding the content helpful, because that is why I'm here, and that is why I got over into the cleaning sector of YouTube, because I have been in this business for so long until I figure I can help somebody, and I really appreciate you all letting me know. Another comment is from a lovely sister named Valerie, and she says, I commented yesterday as a new subscriber that you motivated me to get She says that you motivated me to get our main bathroom and laundry room decluttered and clean. So far today, I've checked off a few more items, had some furniture that I needed help with to carry upstairs, and a child gate that I installed backwards that needed to be fixed. Check, check, and check. I was also able to pick up in our guest room / toy room for the grandkids. Thank you so much for sharing your calm, diligent homekeeping. You really are so motivating to me. Again, thank you, Miss Valerie, for leaving that comment. That just warmed my heart to know that, again, the content is helping you. I want to read one more, and this just has user by it, so I'm not sure what this sister's name is, or it could be a brother. But it says, I love your tips. Thanks. I'm embarrassed to admit that I'm in my 40s and still only know how to clean and organize one room in my house, the kitchen. I'm definitely taking some of your ideas for the rest of my spaces. Listen, it's no need for anybody to be embarrassed about not being able to get to your home the way you want to. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. That is why I started this part of YouTube, or that's why I got into this sector of YouTube, because I know that there are people out there that need help on guiding them, right? Guiding you to learn how to start taking care of your home. Some people have been commenting that, they don't know how to clean, they don't have time to clean, you have kids, you have this, you have that. And let me just say, it doesn't matter what the situation is. If you are not disabled, and there's nothing to, no, nothing, I'm not saying anything negative toward anybody that is disabled. All I'm saying is, if you don't have any hindrance, right, other than the fact that you work and you have kids, that is no excuse to not take care of your home. Because it's your home, it's where you live, right? And women have been working outside of the home and taking care of the home for centuries. Maybe not how we work outside of the home now, but it's always been something that women have always done. It is literally our jobs, ladies, to keep our homes beautified and in tip-top shape. It is our jobs. Because when you don't clean your house, what you end up with is bugs and crud and dirt and just all these unwanteds, right? This is what I'm going to call it unwanteds. Whatever the unwanteds are, that's what you end up with when you don't stay on top of cleaning your homes. We have so many conveniences in today's times. We have everything handed to us known to man, right? These smart people that come up with all this technology have given us the tools that we need to properly take care of our homes in a way that we barely have to do anything. We have the advent of vacuum cleaners. We have dishwashers. We have washing machines and dryers that we can do our laundry from our houses. We don't have to beat our clothes on a rock or wash them by hand. We have dusters, Swiffer dusters, Swiffer mops, just all kinds of conveniences that women need to take care of our homes. Now, there are a lot of clean men out there too. But since I know I have 95% of women on my channel, and usually housework is woman's work, right? I know a lot of you are not going to like that I'm saying that, but it is a fact. Before the new age stuff came about, it was women that took care of the home. So we have so many conveniences added to us now that makes these tasks so much more easier to complete. And it is necessary. It's not a choice. And if you are making it a choice, what you will end up with again is all the unwanteds. Because nobody wants to live in a nasty environment. I know I don't. And several of you that have commented, I know you don't. And that's been most of you. So most people want to keep a clean home. If you don't know how to clean your home, that's totally understandable. That's not unusual. Stick with the channel and I'm going to teach you how to do it because it can be done and it needs to be done. So not only are you ladies learning from me, but I am also learning from you. It has been a real education with the last pro cleaning tip video. Why do I say that? I say that because I have learned that there are women out there that really want to know how to clean your homes and do it well. You just haven't learned. You just, nobody's taught you. You may have not found it that important. But now, after seeing my video, you really want to get into cleaning your home. And I think that's awesome, ladies. I think that it is, well, it is. It's 2023. And we're getting ready to go into 2024. And we live in a totally different world now, right? We live in a world where we can do anything. We have, again, like I mentioned, all of these conveniences. There's new ways to make money. We got social media. I mean, it's just so much that has been handed to us in this new society, right? And so I think that this is a great time to learn to start reinventing ourselves. And a lot of us know what that means. A lot of us women have reinvented ourselves over and over again until we have just come, to something that really works for us, right? But it's nothing wrong with reinventing yourself to cleaning your home also. That's doing something new in your life. If it's not something that you are used to doing, that could be a way for you to reinvent yourself, to just start getting into cleaning your house. I promise you, a clean home and knowing how to do it well is so rewarding, right? Like, it's not about it's reinventing yourself, even if it's something as small as starting to thoroughly clean your home, because to be honest, it's not small, right? That's a big thing. Like, you have to be grateful for your home. That's just the way it is. You have been blessed with a place to live. You've been blessed with a roof over your head. You've been blessed to be able to keep your lights going, your water, and whatever other utilities you have, food in your refrigerator, clothes on your back, a warm bed to sleep in. You have been blessed with those things. There's so many people that don't have that. And so why would we slap the Most High in the face by not taking care of what he has blessed us with, right? So you can look at it that way. So while you are reinventing yourself in 2023 and getting ready to go into 2024, make home cleaning, add that to your new way of life. So lately, there have been some videos on YouTube about turning off your lights when you clean your glass, because if you do that, it would reduce the amount of streaks that's left on your mirrors. And I'm here to tell you right now, that's not true. People are always making up stuff just for the sake of having content, and that's not true. Whether or not streaks are left on your mirrors after you are done depends on the type of cloth that you are using. Because if you leave the lights on and you're using the proper cloth to clean your mirrors and there are no streaks, then it could not be that it's the lights that's leaving behind the streaks, right? That's not it. It depends on the cloth. And if you're cleaning at night, how are you going to turn the lights off, or why would you turn the lights off to clean your mirrors, right? You won't be able to see. So the light warming up the glass cleaner has nothing to do with streaks on your mirrors. You have to use the proper cloth to clean your mirrors. That way there's no streaks left. But again, people are always making up stuff. So don't listen to everybody. But that just could not be true. Because if I'm always cleaning mirrors with the lights on and I don't have any streaks left, then that debunks that myth, right? So this is an area here often missed. I'm kind of cleaning just some areas in my house today that I haven't cleaned in a while, that I see collecting dust and different little things like that. This is an area often missed. Depending on how much you have in the drawer underneath your stove, you can always use a vacuum cleaner, the little tool from the crevice tool on your vacuum cleaner. That's what I do when I'm cleaning my clients' homes, because a lot of times they have way more crumbs in the bottom of their drawers than I do. So, but today I was just able to take a paper towel and just wipe it out. But I'm just getting to these forgotten areas, these areas that, are often missed in homes. I'm also going to dust my baker's rack because it's starting to collect dust because it has a number of items on it. And what you see me using here is a Method Almond Floor Cleaner. Smells amazing. And since I can't use it on my LVL floors and I have it in the house, I just decided to go ahead and use it to dust the furniture, right? So I don't use this that often. Y'all know I use the Murphy's oil in the spray bottle because I just love my Murphy's oil. But today I decided to use something different. It really doesn't matter what you use to dust with, as long as it repels dust, as long as it makes your house smell good. You always want to use something that has a really nice fragrance that's going to leave behind that clean smell, right? So I'm always just trying to use something that smells good to wipe down the furniture in my home. And again, that just leaves behind, those nice little fragrances, and it just gives your home that clean smell. So I'm just wiping down my baker's rack. I noticed that it was starting to collect some dust sitting over here in the corner. And so I like to keep my eye on that because dust is definitely a pet peeve of mine. Of course, I notice dust collecting on my pendant lights and my chandeliers. And then we're going to get to my ceiling fans as well. This is just like some zone cleaning that I'm doing today. If you have a large home, right, this is a good idea for people with large homes because, of course, sometimes it's hard to get to every single thing in your house. But if you have a fairly clean house, and even if you don't and you want to start to have one, zone cleaning is a good way to do that by just taking on certain areas in the house and making sure they stay clean. And it's just kind of like doing things just a little bit at a time, just to make sure you stand on top of everything. And we're going to get over into zone cleaning here on the channel. I'm actually going to be doing some of that in the next video as well. So my cookie jar here, because this glass definitely collected some dust, so I'm taking some time to wipe that down. And then the books that I have over here was collecting dust as well. And then all of the other shelves. So I'm making it smell nice with the Method Almond floor wood cleaner. And then we're going to move on. So you see me using my orange microfiber cloth to dust because I use my thick, big microfiber cloths to dust. And what this allows is for me to be able to fold my cloth 4 ways, right? And just use all 4 sides as I go. And then flip it over to the clean side once the 4 sides on one side of the microfiber cloth is all dusty. And then do the same with that and use those 4 sides. I feel like I need to mention that because some of the comments, while 99% of the comments were positive, that other 1%, or I'll say that other 3%, I'll say 97 was positive. And then you had that other 3% that was just like, oh my gosh, girl, like really, you're focusing on that? So before somebody say, you using the same microfiber cloth to dust everything, I have a method to what I do. I fold my towel 4 ways and I can use 8 sides, if that makes sense with me just saying it and not showing you. That is how I use my big microfiber towels. I do that when I'm using my small towels to do my wet clean as well, right? Because it just allows for you not to have to use so many rags, right? Here I am just folding some clothes that was left over here on the couch. They've been sitting there now for about a day or two. And I'm just now getting to it. I have had a really busy week, y'all. So I recorded late. I think it's like Wednesday that I'm recording. And I'm having to get this video out to you, edited by the way, and out to you by Sunday. And I still have a lot to do over these next couple days. So this is, I've had a lot going on this week, which is why I have had this laundry sitting here on my couch for a couple days. Now the sheets I'm not going to fold in the video. I'm going to do that off camera because it just takes me a little bit of time to get the fitted sheet folded as well as the flat sheet because y'all know how that goes. So I'm going to do that later off camera, but yeah, I'm just taking care of the clothes that have been left here on the couch. So let's get to the decorating. So I arranged my pillows over there in the corner. I finally got it right with the pink, the white, and the brown. I love the way that looks. I love those 3 pillows together. So this is what the living room is looking like right now. So y'all know I didn't have a coffee table. I mentioned earlier when the video first got started that I did purchase a coffee table. I bought this from a lady on Facebook Marketplace. And I just thought the table was so cute. And I thought that it would just, add a really nice contrast to my living room. The top of the table goes well with the mantle on my fireplace. And then it just fell in really, really good. So I'm really liking it. It is making my living room feel even more cozy. And so The items that I got at Bells and at Hobby Lobby is what I am going to be decorating the table with. So really, really loving it, really loving the style of it, and I don't know, I'm excited. So I'm excited to see how everything is going to come together on the table. So the flowers that I got from Hobby Lobby are really, really pretty because they're the rose color. They're the same color as my curtains. And so of course when I saw that, I mean y'all, I picked up like 10 different flowers for this vase. I got the vase at Hobby Lobby as well. I like that distressed ashy black vase, and so I just thought it was perfect. And of course it goes well with my fireplace as well because I have that black piece on my fireplace. But anyway, the roses that are inside of the vase are the rose color, like I mentioned, same color as my curtains. So when I saw that, I just was able to say, okay, I have found my pieces. Like it took me 15 minutes to pick something, and I finally came across those, and it was just perfect. I feel like every time I go shopping for my home, I just always find that perfect item that goes, and when I bring it home, it just falls in so well. The tray I got at Bells, which was also perfect. I'm going to give you a close-up in just a minute here. And then I purchased some coasters from Wayfair. And it was a set of 6, but I'm putting 3 in here on the coffee table and 3 on the dining room table. And I will just move them about as I need to. Now this candle that you see me placing here, I've had this candle for about a year now. I got it when I was in my apartment before we purchased the house. I got it at Home Goods. It is a roasted waffles or something like that. It's something like that, y'all. But that candle smells so good, and it smells up the entire house. And it's so real. Like it literally smells like waffles. And it's amazing. It is just absolutely amazing. I love it. I love the way it makes my downstairs smell. And then the 2 magazines that I have underneath the table are it's a magazine where I buy some of my clothes. It's actually their catalog that I got in the mail. And then also a magazine that I bought at Sprouts, and that's here in one of my videos, I think. So those are the 2 magazines that I have underneath. I felt like I needed a lot for this table, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I need to really add anything else. Maybe 1 or 2 more pieces to the bottom. But if I don't add anything else, I think it looks perfect. You know, less is more. The tray that I found was absolutely perfect. And I love it. I love this table. I love the decor that I have on the table. And it's just lovely, y'all. So I'm going to do the reveal with you, but I just want you to know that it just turned out great. Oh, and then there are some other pieces that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. One piece you saw me put on the mantle, and then the other piece is sitting inside of the tray next to the vase. So again, I'll do the reveal, but it's perfect. It just turned out gorgeous. And when you see it, comment down below and let me know what you think as well. So these are just some cleaners that I got at BJ's in a 4-pack the other day. Well, not cleaners, they are toilet wipes. Well, I buy them for my toilets. So I got those. And then you see the toilet ones as well. So that's just stuff I got at BJ's that I still need to put away. And that's why you see them sitting here on the counter, because I'm doing all that stuff today. Now what you see me taking out of the box is a decanter set that I got from Wayfair, and it arrived today. That's the other reason why this video is so late, because I was waiting on my set to get here so I could show you. And this is a Shannon crystal set. It's absolutely gorgeous, y'all. I love it. We bought alcohol for our family and friends gathering that we had recently that I talked about in the last video, or the video before the last one, where I was doing the after party cleanup. And so that is what inspired me to buy this decanter set, as well as a bar cart that I have already put together that I got from Wayfair as well. So I'm getting ready to show y'all this set, fill it, and show you the bar cart, and I'm going to set that up. This is the top of the container. So that is really pretty. I'm loving this crystal. It's really heavy. The glasses that came with it, which is a set of 4, are heavy as well. This is the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, and so I cannot be more excited to use this. And my husband, I know he's really gonna like it when he comes home and, you know, he pours his drink and that sort of thing. So because we had, you know, we have all this alcohol in the house now, I just felt like it was just so necessary to go ahead and buy a bar cart, which is the last thing that was ever on my mind when I think about decorating my house. It was never, you know, something that was on my list. But, you know, as you live in your home and that sort of thing, and you will start to look around at your space and see what you need and see what will look nice in your home. And so you do tend to buy those things that you never thought you would buy. So I'm really excited about this set. These glasses, if I didn't mention that, they are very heavy as well. But again, this is a crystal set, so you do expect it to be really good quality and of really good weight. So I'm definitely going to clean these up and get them all nice and shiny, and get them set up on the bar cart. Okay, so now we are getting ready to take a tour of the bar cart before I set it up. Now this is it. I put this together the other night, and I think that it is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. It is mirrored, and it has the 3 loops down at the bottom for your wine or whatever can fit in there, but I'm going to use it for wine, of course. And then I like the fact that it's round. I did add some pads at the bottom of it just to keep it from moving, because it does have those wheels on it. So just to keep it stable in that corner, I added those pads, those non-slip pads. Now what inspired that style of bar cart was the fact that I have this mirror in my dining room, which is also silver and of course mirrored because it's a mirror. But before we do all of that, I'm going to finish cooking me and Carter's dinner. I am making chicken Alfredo. I did not go through the recipe with y'all because we are just at home chilling, and this is sort of a vlog style type of video today, so I didn't go through the entire recipe with you because it's not a cook with me. I'm just kind of just showing you what my evening is doing as I am recording this video for you. And so we're gonna have chicken Alfredo. This is a homemade sauce. I use Parmesan cheese and Parmesan Reggiano, and then I used about 20 ounces of heavy whipping cream to start the sauce, and then I have like about a half a cup of cream cheese. Now I use the, what do you call these, egg noodles for my chicken Alfredo, because Carter really enjoys these noodles, and so do I. I have never really liked the fettuccine noodles at all. They're too thick, they're hard, and I just never like them. So I really like the texture of the egg yolk noodles, and so this is usually what we get when we do chicken Alfredo. So that's what I'm doing, just preparing dinner in between getting the bar cart set up, because I just picked Carter up from daycare. So I'm doing a number of things as I'm recording the video. So Carter needs to eat, I need to eat, and so while I'm recording and getting this bar cart set up and the table and all of that, I am preparing dinner at the same time. So I'm getting ready to fill my decanter. I'm going to use our Crown Apple which is what is going to go inside of the decanter. This is, and listen, I got my hand over the front label because I'm not trying to advertise alcohol. Now I know everybody don't drink, but we do drink in my house. We not drunks, but we do drink, okay? So I just want to say that this Crown Apple is the bomb.com, honey. Like, you don't need no chaser, no nothing. It's just smooth. You put it on some ice and it is the bomb.com. It goes down, honey, and you just get you a nice little buzz and you feeling great, okay? So that is what is going in the decanter. And since my glasses and everything are all nice and washed up and clean, they were sitting there on the mat to dry, and that's where they were before I picked up Carter. So by the time I came back, everything was all nice and dry. Now I'm just getting ready to put our chicken Alfredo together. My chicken is cooked, all nice and seasoned. I have some fresh garlic in here along with some diced up purple onion, which gives it a really nice flavor. So I'm gonna dump that over in here with my noodles, and then my sauce is all ready to go. So I'm gonna dump my sauce over there over into this pot as well, and then I'm gonna let that simmer while we put the bar cart together. So one of the things that I forgot to mention about this bar cart is that it does have these wine glass holders underneath. Of course, I have to bend down to get them under there, but I was really loving that feature because I don't have to keep my wine glasses in the cabinet anymore, but I can just place them in here in the wine glass holder on the bar cart, which is very, very appropriate because this is where my wine will be from now on. Now, I do have 3 bottles of wine, but I currently have one open. So I'm not going to put it here on the bar cart. I'm just going to put the vodka in the middle since that bottle is round, just like the wine bottles. So I'm just placing like the other types of alcohol that we have here on the bottom. The 2 wine bottles on the end. Like I said, I'm going to put the vodka in the middle, and then the decanter and the glasses will go on top. So of course I think this turned out gorgeous. I do plan on adding a little bit more to the top of the bar cart where the decanter set is sitting. I do believe in the whole less is more, but I feel like I could use about one or two little items up here. I'm going to be very strategic in picking something though to go here, so it's going to look really nice once I do. It's not going to be overcrowded at all. I think it's looking really, really pretty with the mirror that's over there in the corner and just the whole setup of my dining room all together. I think it's a perfect piece. I hope you like it. Comment down below and let your girl know how you feel about the bar cart. And I'm definitely going to list these items down below in case you are interested. I want to add real quick that the next time you see this laundry room, it is going to be different. We are getting ready to have our appliances stacked and that shelf removed on Sunday. So the next time you see this, it's going to be different because your girl needs some more space in here, honey. This is just not working out. I'm in my bedroom and this ceiling fan in here was really dusty. This is one of the last things that I have to do tonight is just go ahead and get this taken care of. It was, y'all, when you clean your ceiling fan, I'd rather use a microfiber towel and just clean it by hand versus using a duster, because I just think that cleaning a dusting ceiling fans by hand just it's a lot more effective in my opinion. But the dust was really thick on this one, and I'm sure that it was just from like all of the construction of the home and stuff like that, which probably helped for dust to collect on top of this ceiling fan the way it did. But the lights were dusty, and I lay in my bed at night and I've been seeing it for like the past week, and so I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and take care of that because I see dust on the ceiling fans, which is on the ceiling fan rather. And so I was like, I need to go ahead and take care of that because I get tired of laying here and looking up at it and seeing it. So they were all on the lights and everything. The dust was just thick on this one, so much so to where I could shake it out and the dust ended up on the carpet. So definitely clean your ceiling fans, in my opinion, by hand because, again, like I said, it's just much more effective. And you get to put your furniture polish on your ceiling fan, which will give it a nice little shine. And then you know it's thoroughly clean. Definitely get the tops of those blades. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been in homes where people don't even get the top of the blades. They just feel like around the sides, and right there at the front is where you can see. I've already vacuumed my floor a couple days ago. As you can see, the lines were already there before I got started, but I wanted to go ahead and vacuum up the dust that you saw falling from the ceiling fan. I'm also going to go ahead and put away my cleaning items that you saw earlier. My bathroom is already clean. My items on my countertop is all neatly organized in my tray. I have put my gloves in the bathroom that I'm going to be using in the bathroom. And then I bought a new hair care product today, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my collection that's sitting over here in my tray. So I want to thank you all for watching. And until next time, I love you. Peace.